tunes do we want for today's stream chat? What music are you thinking? Let's watch. What is this new YouTube page? I don't like this. What do I want to listen to? Oh. What music do I have on my computer? I have a lot of Tohos. We could put on the Minecraft soundtrack. Wait, I have that on... Oh, I don't have it on my... That's like the broken hard drive I own that on. So I guess I have to listen to it through YouTube. What is this? Minecraft Volume Alpha playlist. Oh, wait. My headphones are somewhere. They're over here. Do you know where the end of this boy is? Hey, chat. Can they hear me then?
Can they?
I don't know.
Saying things back, or just saying hello.
It's weirdly warm in here. Hey chat. No one's saying hello, eh?
Are you live?
I think I'm live. People were in chat. Oh, it's him. Okay, just took a minute. People were talking in pre-chat. How long is it? It's only like half an hour long, isn't it? Minecraft Volume Alpha. See, what you do when you play Volume Alpha is you click on death, and then you skip that one, and then you listen to it. Ah, he's got it. Are you going to join Discord, Chris, or are you going to stay where you are? You stay where you are. Cool. You won't be able to hear anything right now, I think. Unless... Oh, you can't hear any desktop audio, actually. Hang on. Oh, no. Maybe you can. I think you can hear that. Wait, hang on. Can you... Okay, I think you can hear this stuff now. It's just very quiet. Let's do the announcements. Streaming TF2. Can you hear the music? Surely. King TF2. Streaming TF2. That everyone's streaming TF2. But maybe I should join Discord voice just in case like Tommy wants to join. Why is there Minecraft music? Because I hit play on a Minecraft playlist. I mean, it's a spooky ghost. It's a spooky ghost. Alright, I'll join Discord and just be frightened if anyone joins. How's this all doing? Let's do what we normally do. I like this THG strat. What's the IP currently set to? Is there no IP command? Commands, add... Could you not hear me before? Hey chat. Oops. Well, connect would work, I guess. This is really what I wanted to do. That's a little bit too loud, I think. Oh. There you go. Try that chat. Hello Wads, hello Harik, hello Wave, hello Lynx, hello Zwain. Maybe. Hello Otterick, hello Mr. Bean, hello Billsky, Frenchie, hello Robobobo, hello Spy Crabs, hello Donut. Today sucks. Oh no. Hello Monos. What's up? Hey Elias. Hey. You only have it for a few more days. Hey chat, do you want to join the server so you can be the content? Doesn't that sound like fun? A classic. We're just going to be playing on THG for today, I'm going to think. I'm going to assume. Hello, friend. Excuse me, you're blocking the doorway. It's extremely rude. Ah, much better. I don't like all these eyeless scouts without hats staring at each other. I fish now. Ooh, a bat. I went through all the iterations of the bat over the years and ended up just with the bat again. I think Francoface Z broke for you again. The volume control button was missing and the mouse cursor went to the circle with a line through icon when hovering there. Oh. Getting that accidentally let Minecraft running in the background vibe. I bought Minecraft for mobile yesterday. I thought I'd give it a go. The controls seem a bit weird at the start. I could play it now while people are joining the server. I haven't really done anything yet though. I like found a village and raided it. And there were 2 diamonds in it and I was just sort of like, what's the point? Why would you make a thing that spawns like diamonds before I even found like seeds, you know? Have I got volume on? I don't know. I haven't made any houses or anything yet. I literally played it for like 10 minutes. Oh, wait, chat. You can join the server with IP in Twitch chat. We're just waiting for this server to fill up before we play. Hello. Alright, here's Minecraft Mobile, right? This is sort of what we're looking at inventory-wise. I don't know if you can even see that, but I have like a couple stacks of carrots, 4 stacks of carrots, 2 diamonds, 6 apples, and like some stone tools. So I guess I can just play this for a minute while the server fills, and you enjoy this. It'll be backwards, yeah. I flipped the camera horizontally. Now I could play the game, or I could just play Minecraft on my phone while the server fills. I also like forced my phone down into 720p, and like turned off all the graphics just so I can get like some semblance of a frame rate. It's pretty cool. Phone needs to charge though. Using the Alex skin. I don't know, it's just the default skin. Is that the female Steve, I guess? The default female skin. I didn't know there was really an option to change it, honestly. I'm assuming you have to, because it's a mobile app, you have to pay like a bunch of microtransaction money to get custom skins and texture packs and stuff. Surely. Bap. Bap. No, you can just import them. Really? Bedrock version? Yeah, is this like, this Minecraft's kind of weird. They like changed a bunch of the textures and the sprites and stuff. The Switch Prime's resubs show up? They should. Thanks for the resub, Moon. They should show up. But wait, yeah, can you just add in your own skins? I haven't logged in with my like Minecraft account. I like copied my name over just so it doesn't feel weird. But I haven't linked my Minecraft account. But if I link it, you have to pay for mods. Okay, but like, do you have to pay for texture packs? Can I not just get DokuCraft on my phone? Why is it not using Java? Android's written in Java. Do you want to change the map so we aren't on Sawmill? Let's try that. You have to pay for texture packs. Are they like 50p or are they like £5? Because the game was like £7, which I thought was like a steal. I don't really own any mobile games, so £7 for Minecraft seems pretty good. C++ is more optimized, but it runs like poo on my phone. Hasn't Minecraft for mobile existed for like 7 years now? How does it still run so poorly? C++ will be the Bedrock edition, which is the Microsoft one. You have to pay for texture packs made by the developers and some community members, but you can just import your own. Oh, really? How does it work? Do you just have to download it onto your phone and then pick it out of your file system? Like, could I just download DokuCraft, for example? But yeah, I'm not really much of a mobile gamer. But it seems pretty convenient just to have a game device in your pocket. Better at putting stuff on the GPU. Well, that might be the problem. I'm on a phone. I don't think the Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge has a GPU built into it. Do you want to hit RTV into chat in-game so we can move on to a different map? You still play on the Java one? I normally play on the Java one. Do you need a high sense to rocket jump well? No? Java 1's the actual game. Yeah. There's some weird stuff. Like, it might just be because it's the mobile controls, but it takes like a second or two for inputs to be considered sometimes. This is not a Valve server. Do !IP in Twitch chat and you can get the IP address. Hello, friend. Hey, Lark. Oh, is this your old account? Lark Ren. Is you not... I guess you aren't subscribed in your current Lark account. That's your phone, then. My phone's not going off. What do you mean? Oh, my word. Dust Bowl? Hell yeah. You lost your chicken. Do you not want to use your other Twitch account just to play in this chat? The input lag is your phone. It can't handle Minecraft. No, but it's like... It'll register the input. But like, when, for example, I want to break like leaves, instead of like instantly trying to break the leaf, it like, I have to hold it for like half a second. And then it starts breaking the leaves, you know? It's very weird. I don't know, my phone was really good 5 years ago. Surely, actually, maybe Minecraft Pocket Edition's older than that. Didn't it come out at the same time as the Xbox version? It's part of the game so you don't fat finger stuff. Can you not disable it? Like, it like randomly swings my sword around, and it made me very frightened about walking around the villages just because the big, like, stone villager might attack me. Pocket Edition was the first non-PC version. Yeah, it's old. I was gonna buy it for my iPod years ago, but I never did. But I think I would have enjoyed it. But surely if it ran on, like, the iPod Touch, it would run on my, like, modern phone. It's me, the Pyro. Pocket Edition is now Bedrock. You remember downloading Pocket Edition Lite in 2011? It was rather boring. Didn't, like, the Minecraft editions on the, on other platforms just... Weren't they, like, not infinite? Like, they were limited games. That was, like, the meme. Bap. The phone saw very delayed updates. I mean, I wouldn't really be expecting the phone update to be the updated one. Wait, hang on. Oh, you're shooting it into the floor. Yeah, the console had map sizes. That seems like a pain. I think I played a little bit of Minecraft on the Xbox with my brother. He's made out of iron. I don't know. He wasn't... He's one of those, like, new features of Minecraft that I don't know. But he's so new... Like, I don't know him from when we played it with chat. Or with chat? When we played it with our friends. Why do I have no ammo count in my HUD? That seems kind of weird. Did Minecraft PC have a demo version? Or do you mean, like, the, like, Minecraft, like, original version? Where you, like, broke blocks instantly and stuff. HUD... Reload scheme. Record demo stop. Why do I have no ammo? Oh, it's back. That was weird. Do you want to join the server chat? The Iron Golem's not very new. Well, it's new enough. The fact that villagers don't have, they aren't in like a snapshot and don't have testificate above their head is new enough to me. There was a bell in there. I know there's like, they added like an invasion mode. Is that like when you ring the bell or what? I didn't want to play with it because I'd only just started and I didn't want to lose my diamonds. They unified all the versions under Bedrock. It was bad but you had fun with your brother. There was nothing really to do but build. That's fair. Yeah, do you mean classic? Weird bug. The raid is when you kill the illagers that walk into the village with the bad omen effect. You see? This is like a weird mod that you'd install and it confuses my small monkey brain. When you kill an illager patrol, you get a bad omen that starts a raid when you enter the next village. Is an illager just like a mob that you find, like zombies? Like, is it the same sort of thing? Or do you have to, like, search for them? Are they in a particular area? The Wrangler, my greatest enemy. Is there a teleporter in here? No. But they added it in 1.2.1. I'll be honest, I don't really know the updates. I wouldn't be able to, like, take any context out of that. Oh, nice air reflect. In-game volume is very quiet. I kind of like it. They spawn randomly and there's illager clock towers too. Oh, so wait, is the phone version really updated then? Does it have, like... Because I saw when I broke the tree, it has sticks coming out, which I think's relatively new, which is quite cool. Hello, brother. Can't you make it so unusual effects look like super bad? Is that the matte picmip thing that you could do? That's not new. Is it not? It's relatively new. Like, I thought the phone might be like 5 years out of date. But it's got like all sorts of things. The sticks are not new. Well, you know, they're new enough. Are they not? Like, I'm not expecting it to have like the Nether update that's coming out. But it seems pretty neat from what they do have. The phone's usually a couple updates behind. That's okay. Bring back old cobble texture. Is there a third new cobble texture, or is this referring to like the alpha one where it was like bright grey? Because that was cool. I noticed they changed a bunch of the textures like sand. It's kind of cool. It feels really like I'm playing a weird like mod pack, which is kind of neat. A little weird, but kind of neat still. Thanks, Smelly. Great name. I'm really afraid of like being like sticky bombs everywhere. This is really dust bowling right now, isn't it? Let's switch to the other team, maybe. No? I guess not. The netherrack change was jarring. What did they do to netherrack? Wheat looks really weird now. You can't tell when it's fully grown. Oh. There's an old texture you can use. Oh, is there like a texture pack that changes it to like alpha textures? I really like, there's like a good nostalgic look to like castles made out of full cobble. Like full alpha cobble with like the alpha green grass everywhere without the like biome coloring. It's a good look. They changed the texture of netherrack to be smoother red. That would make it seem less scary though, surely. Like it looks so alien and weird. They haven't patched this, have they? Oh yes, lime grass. I kind of like it. It's a good nostalgic look. And also like just waking up every morning to see new animals at your house. Nowadays if you kill them they like don't respawn. It's like alright. Kind of upsetting. Oh, donut. What the heck, brother? Perished. You have a very rude name on your rocket launcher, brother. What's up with that? There weren't beds in alpha, you can't wake up in the morning. There were beds in the early beta versions, weren't there? They added them pretty early, I thought. Didn't they? Honestly, I'm just thinking of beta. Like, I want to play on the glacier map. I like glacier. I'm alive. Arrow? Well, close enough. Excited for people working on pat.png seed. On what? They were added after limegrass was removed. Really? Like, all I have a memory of is, like, cobblestone castles and animals. And then they added, like, slimes. I don't know if that was beta or alpha. Like, it's been a long time. But they added slimes, so people kept slimes as pets, which was pretty cute. Oh. What's the pack.png seed? Slimes are old. Slimes are pretty old. Oh, maybe not waking up in the morning, but I remember going out during the day at least and seeing these sheep. People reverse only during this need for the world used for the default texture pack icon. Is there an icon for the default texture pack on mobile? How would you reverse engineer it? You just randomly generate a trillion maps until they show up. They don't know. I mean, they probably just hit random until something looked good, right? Don't they do that for speedruns? Like, they have a thing that generates... Do you want to join the server, by the way, chat? It's a community server. Isn't that a thing they do for speedruns, where they have, like, a thing that generates, like, a trillion seeds and runs through them to see if they're good enough for speedruns? Several ways to reverse engineer seeds. Because they'll all inevitably have a pattern at some point, won't they? So cool, unusual. I hate that. Oh, I like old world generation. Wait, does the mobile Minecraft version allow you to use the old world generation? You can even find world coordinates from just bedrock patterns. That's pretty neat. No, I ran out of ammo. For speedruns, there's random seed runs and certain seed runs. No, I mean, like, for speedruns, they, like, when they do seeded, like, the way they find the seed nowadays is done through a thing that runs through, like, a bunch of seeds, right? What do you mean the one that always spawned you on sand? Did old Minecraft always spawn you on sand? Unseeded runs are way more interesting. Yeah. Hello all, hey Beaver. I'm not gonna fight a heavy medic combo. No extinguisher in this version of the game. Oh, there's stickies on the floor. What do you mean no extinguisher? Well, like, old Pyro, if you had the extinguisher, you could easily fight a heavy and medic, but current Pyro, you can't really do that, unless you have, like, the shotgun. Why does Spy need a buff? The only buff he needs is some way to hit people with a wet fish, which currently is unavailable in the game. I'm looking forward to them adding that in the wet fish update at some point. Bless you! Oh, I could have hit one of those flares. Is my, like, PC volume low? Can't tell, honestly. I've been enjoying the flare gun, but I think I need, like, something stronger. Chris is Corona. That's not a fun thing to joke about. Poor Christina. Also, probably not. I might be screwed. I have a killstreak degreaser, but not a killstreak shotgun, huh? Weird. The spy's killed by game knowledge. No, the spy's killed by his inability to hit people with wet fish. It's well documented at this point. You had a high five? Oh, hello. That's not a high five. I have an unusual one of those. I really do. Moi. What does the extinguisher do? Many quits target blah 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 and extinguishes them. He has lewd things on his sign smelly. Do not look at them. You'll become corrupted by sin and need to be saved. Teleporters? No. Let's not spawn camp too much. This isn't a power jack. Need a dispenser here. I think the spy would die less if he had more sea creatures. That's just all I'm saying. It's not that controversial, is it? Where's the... Oh, the dispenser's over here now. I kind of miss having the flare gun now, honestly. That poor scout. Did not deserve that. Oh, my word. Don't let him back cap. It's extremely rude. It's amazing how Dust Bowl becomes so much more balanced once there just becomes more people in the server. The dispenser. The strongest force in the game. Why, brother? No. The UI makeover on Twitch. Of the British banter bit, yeah. Maybe we should go back to the flare gun. I think we were doing okay with it. It was just heavy medic stuff. I like having a spammable secondary. Although I don't like not having a fast run melee. Oh. There was like a weird delay there. You like the permanent dark mode? What do you mean by permanent dark mode? You add to the donations board. I think I updated the donations a little while ago. I don't know if they're fully up to date, but they should be relatively. It tries to autoplay stream in the background on the videos page of any channel. Yeah, that's really annoying, because it's like, when I want to highlight my own VODs, I go to my videos. And if I'm hosting someone, instead of hearing my own video that I'm trying to check, in another tab, it starts playing like CJ's stream. And I'm not highlighting CJ's streams quite yet. Well, I don't want to be here, do I? Hey, brother. Oh, he's friendly. I'd like more ammo, ideally. Oh, convenient. Become CJ's editor. I'll do it for £250,000 a day. You don't see chat by default when you go to an offline channels page. You have to go to a different button. I guess that's annoying if you want to do like... You want to go into like pre-chat early on. That's pretty stinky. Is that Super Mega Baseball? I haven't been watching any of it. I know NL really likes it. I was gonna say, what's that weird delay on the arrow? It's a different bloke. Chat, by the way, I think the Minecraft album's only half an hour long and the stream's gone on for half an hour, so we need to figure out what we're going to play next. On the music front. What are you thinking? Also, do we actually have to defend for 18 minutes? Dust Bowl. Dust Bowl. I'm thinking some lo-fi? Some nice copyright strike lo-fi? Twitch is becoming a bit more heady with DMCA stuff now. I don't have to chase you, Donut. The axe extinguisher does 4 damage? Or is that the flame, I guess? Oh. You shouldn't play music now, since if you do it'll probably be auto DMCA'd. It's only DMCA for clips. The VODs will get muted. And also the live stream, but I don't listen to copyrighted stuff usually. Also, I think I've got to imagine Twitch will be more lenient right now with DMCA takedown bans. Considering so many people have gotten them. If anyone like me have done like Osu streams, then they're kind of screwed. Like any K-pop, J-pop artist has so many copyright things. Oh my god, the new extinguisher. Chat, how much damage does it do? Like, is it even remotely worth using over the stock axe? Because it used to do 200, nearly. I guess I'll just go back to using this. Does it only do like 100? Hey, Kinky. They're not being more lenient, they don't care. They will care once half of the streamers get banned off their platform because they played Dance Dance Revolution once 4 years ago. Why can I not vote? But like, okay, but it's a little annoying. I guess Twitch would rather most of their content creators are live, or like IRL streamers, because then that way the copyright's a bit easier to deal with. Because it's just them talking. There's no like video game or anything. That kind of defeats the point of the platform, being a gaming platform. You right, Chris? What's wrong? You alright? That's fine. You walk past a radio.
Yeah, and then you're banned.
I think they allow that under fair use, or what people want it to be allowed. I don't remember.
Because what if you go in like a restaurant?
If you go into a restaurant as an IRL streamer and it plays like "Hit Me Baby One More
That
Time,"
would be really dumb.
you just kind of get screwed. I think, yeah. I think it's easier to deal with though, because you can just be like, "What can you do?" You know. Headshots. God, the flag gun takes so long to reload. Like, I know it's the same it's always been, but it feels weirdly slow. Sniper? Sniper? On your death stream. You said that pitch perfect. Prepare for DMCA. It's my own personal cover. What's wrong, Kilo? Did you have to set up your own OAuth token? What are you talking about, Kilo? Oh, is this for the Twitch mobile thing? Where, like, they want everyone, including mobile and, like, browser users, to see the same thing. Someone else can deal with that sentry gun, right? Maybe we should go Demo Man to try and deal with this sentry. I could just put on the Toho 6 soundtrack. Or Toho 8. Oops. Toho 8 OST playlist. There's no spooky music allowed. Just Toho 8. Bloody loud though. Can you hear that okay? I'm assuming you can hear it okay, but can you hear like me okay, I guess? Hey brother, you can join the server, definitely. I incentivize you to. I was hoping he'd let me, like, sticky jump up top. Good volume. Okay. Why listen to some Pokemon music? We've been listening to a lot of Pokemon music lately, so I thought I'd make a bit of a slight difference. Ah! The Imperishable Night menu. Oh yeah, chat. We're on a community server. You're welcome to join if you want to play. It's pretty loud music menu. Map's changing as well if you don't like Dust Bowl. Being good at Pyro is just using the degreaser and right-clicking randomly. It's that easy. 10-hour version Nightcall. Of, ASO menu. Oh, Badwater. Danganronpa V3. We should do that at some point. Let's hit random. Soldier. Dolls in Pseudo Paradise. I'm gonna use the direct hit, the shotgun, and the equalizer. Meet your medal community beta. No. Metal? Is that another, like, MVM tour? You bought an objector. You should put a will he on there. There's the credits. Menu immediately after the credits. Fully comp PvP man versus machine. No, I hadn't heard of that. That's quite cool. Wait, is that like MVM but you control the robots? Because that's been a thing for a long time, hasn't it? One of those like community game modes you accidentally walk into randomly and go, ah. No game, no ending. Just the credits. Just like Woho. Is he doing C++ on Thursday? Mind telling me tomorrow something from... Mind helping you tomorrow something with Duke from OpenGL? Sure, if you don't mind the fact that I haven't used OpenGL ever. I'm using SFML, which I know is based in OpenGL, but I haven't directly interacted with OpenGL at any point. Bap. That would have hit you as well if there wasn't one of those damn walls in the way. Direct hit's pretty fun. Kiki's delivery service. There's a bit around normal game modes, no botlets at all. P-neat? Oh, he's not going anywhere. I don't know why I twitched there, honestly. Stop healing the, like, Spy Scout. Does it need square brackets? What's up? Oh, hey, Cajun. Thank you. Removing your view model makes it easier to see the screen, so I think it helps. It helps me, at least. I know some people like it, but I don't, honestly. You're playing Mordo after you got locked on Doom Eternal, Ultra, Nightmare, and Dying. What do you mean? How did you get soft locked? Oh, ray tracing. You mean Friday? Pokemon is good music. We have a schedule. Do you check? Exclamation mark. Oh yeah, you did. You did show him. There are demo men here. When's the next Touhou stream? I don't know. We haven't played Touhou in like months. Good opportunity to listen to the music, maybe. As if you need a good opportunity. I don't really want to be backstabbed, honestly. Oh! Evil man. Oh, this is a direct hit. Aim at the player. Touhou is a series of music albums with bonus minigames built in. Something like that, yeah. You glory killed an imp at the entrance and the glory demon gate closed on you so you couldn't get in. Oh. Probably wasn't the easiest way to do that. What do you think about the bots? Steelix is kind of cool. I think Bronzong's pretty cool. Caesar's pretty cool. They're pretty cool in general, I'd say. I don't know, I couldn't think of anything funny to say. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon lately. That was the funniest I could think of. Oh. Maybe I should switch. Sure. Although maybe Sniper isn't the best idea right now. Does Spy want to do anything? Headshot. I laughed, you did well, thank you. I don't know, my brain's a little shut off, but I at least tried my best. What do you mean by bots though? Also, what would have been a funnier one? Like, I couldn't think of any bot, like Mega Man, he's a bot, I guess. Some TF2 casual bots. Robot bad. Video game good. Upvotes to the left, please, sir. Chat, by the way, you can join the server still, if you want. Need to reboot badly. This machine's hecked up after burnout levels of cramming for uni. How's it been going, Kilo? An MVM joke? MVM joke might have been worked. What do you think about bots? Oh, I think they're pretty good. I don't really like the one that like deletes your projectiles when you shoot them. Because then, yeah, you would have been able to work it in and confuse people a bit. Hello, Oliver. Banana Bay or Bomb Blitz? I guess I'll Banana Bay. Bomb Blitz, sorry. Is this like Six's team? You have to crouch alert. If you want to do that thing with Sniper, you have to crouch. There you go. You got it. Oh. Watching the Pokemon stream earlier, playing TF2, your Firefox kept crashing, so you don't think you're launched in TF2 today. That's fair. Someone tell Cake, that was a pretty good headshot. The sniper probably didn't see me, did he? Because I think I can take the sentry out. Got him. Aww. That was a pretty good headshot. Hello, Fart Expert. I feel like I'm getting the really cool headshots, but I'm dying in really silly ways. Like, it's not even second scoping. It's like half a second later scoping. So I can't even complain about that, you know? Is there no sniper? Oh no, I'm bleeding. Oh, he's using the, like, scout pistol, or the what's it? The cleaver. This is a good song. Who knows the sniper sightlines on the pro map? Because I bloody don't. Don't know if there's anything too different. People will walk through there, right? Well, how's my Wednesday been? It's been okay, thank you. Played some good Pokemon Black 2 earlier. Very fun. Not done a ton otherwise, honestly. Oh. I thought I got some pretty good headshots that round. Mocha theme will be in this playlist. Do 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 do. Hey, let's. Your favorite dog/breeds? All dogs are good boys and girls. Yeet high, yeet high. What's the origin of the bull hee hee? It's a dog going hee hee. Money. I win all of your money. What are you, Fart Expert? How do you counter cold gamer hands? Oh, the double hee hee sign! Never mind, that guy's got. It was just a glitch. I got really excited for a second. There were multiple hee-hees. Aw. Golden Retrievers are sweet. All like Labrador Retriever, Golden Retriever sorts of dogs are sweet. If you played on the weekends, maybe more people would join the server. Well, the only weekend we play is Sunday, and I'd rather do other stuff that weekend. Reach for the moon. Him! Does your porn have... Your sign doesn't have porn on it. It's even better! It's a guy! With the Sans Eye and Thanos' gauntlet. That's a meme! You were born in the 2000s. I can tell. Do you like that, chat? I'm a boomer. I might as well embrace the style of boomer memes that Facebook mums find funny. Aha! You like popular media culture from current era? You are from previous era. Me living in my house that I bought and paid the mortgage off of can smell it. Why can I not hit you? No. Not a guy. Is it two guy? No, brother, your grandparents have when he was the sweetest boy. What sort of pupper is that? I feel like that's not the English name. Or if it is, we just don't have them here. A bit worried about being spawn camped, honestly. Hey. That's a heavy. Ah! Him! He have the sign! There's no English read according to Wikipedia, but it's a variant of Spitz. White with brown orangey spots. Oh. Good ending, one ring was dead. Oh no. Nordic Spitz. I wonder if I've ever seen one. I just don't know what the name of it is, or something. Oh.
Hey, little buddy.
Oh, it's Cake! Hey, brother!
Hi.
Hey, Cake, this isn't Terraria.
I mean,
Got him. How's it going, brother?
what'd you say?
How's it going, friend?
It's gone pretty alright. I'm a pretty tired man, but
You're tired, but ready for anything.
I mean, that depends.
Like an attack dog.
Trying to sell me like drugs there? Or...
I wasn't planning on it. How have you been? Excluding tired.
I've been I've been good. It is just like exhaustion from new stuff, I guess. But
Yeah, you're waking up at what, like 5 now or something?
yeah, generally I have a few days where I get up at 5. But it's okay. I don't mind. It's like usually I'd say I'd prefer waking up early if it means I get home earlier. But that's not necessarily the case here. So, but it's alright.
Yeah.
I have like 10 of my 32 hours in one day. So.
Are you happy with what you've managed to get yourself into, though?
Yeah, they seem nice enough.
You enjoying yourself?
Yeah, some of the kids are a bit wild compared to what I've previously worked with. But...
Sorry, are you doing this in addition to, or is now uni completely over for you, and this is what you're doing instead of?
No, this is my second internship out of 3 for uni.
What is this your course meant to be? Like, you have to do your uni in addition to a bunch of practical internships, or what?
Yeah, it's just a part of the like university that you need like practical experience because it is a very practical field, right? Like
Teaching, yeah. You're literally talking to people.
yeah,
like teaching
it's
them
a lot
stuff.
of, like human like relations. Like how do you teach?
Oh, this is a weird gun.
It's
I kind of hate
but
this.
I enjoy it because like specifically why I like went in for school related stuff is because I think it's just honestly the like it's just I don't know it's just the most fun really.
The thing you
It's the
enjoy
best
doing
age
most.
group. You get the most time where they're not like being taught things like, because they have like after school and whatnot. Like it's just, I think it's just the nicest. You have the children when they're like in the best mood, best age.
Sorry, what age are you doing again?
I mean these are only 8-year-olds, which is a little on the lower side of what I like usually work with. But I mean it's fine. They're smarter than you'd think. I sometimes forget like.
They're like people at this point. They're just very
Yeah,
small.
they're just like tiny people who like solve their issues with fighting,
Which is more like very big people, but the other big people would prefer to think that that's not how it's done.
It's yeah. Sometimes like it's hard being strict sometimes because it's like if they'll say something back to you, something like where you have to like I don't know if scold is the right.
Yeah, scold's
like,
the right word.
You have to correct them.
Do you burn them with hot water?
No, it's like you can when you say something to them, you can like see the moment they realize they fucked up. Like they're like you can see it in their face. They're like, oh, I should not have said that. Like they know.
Especially when they're tiny and they're just trying to figure out the boundaries of life.
I mean that's especially the age they're in right now. It's they are trying to see everything they can get away with, especially with someone like me who's young and new at the place.
They're like, we can take
very
advantage of
easily
him.
see, yeah.
Can they?
Like stuff.
Do they know you're younger than the other teachers? Like, is it obvious? Because I feel like when I was a kid, I didn't know how old the teachers were. I don't know if
There's teachers where you realize they're just like young teachers, and then there's teachers where you know they're like old teachers, right?
But when you're a kid, you're like, oh, they're young. They must be like 35. You can't tell how old they are. You're too small
I mean,
to
they
like know
ask a
age.
lot. Like they ask like how old you are and stuff. Like most of them already know my age because they just ask. Yeah, and then they keep telling me to shave. I don't know. They don't.
I feel like if you're like 8-year-olds are telling you that, maybe it's a pointer in the right direction.
that I should shave.
No, that your beard is big enough for children to
Oh.
notice.
I mean that's true.
How many-
It's a lot of things they notice. They like point things out about you. You have to have a certain level of, I guess, like mental stability to just accept that they're children. If you are very scared of what people are gonna tell you, I don't think children's the right thing for you. 'Cause,
They're very explicit.
they're not very nice. They aren't very nice. They don't mean bad by it, but it's just like they're like objective. Like, what do you call it? Like I don't know.
They're very
the way they see
sincere.
you. Like it's yeah, they're very like objectively clear in what they see. It's like like you're balding. Like they can. It's just like it isn't meant negatively for them. It's like
Well, they can't really empathize with someone losing hair, considering they're basically old enough to have grown
Yeah.
hair.
So stuff like that, they'll do that a lot. And I think if that's something that bothers you, if you have something about you that bothers you, it's like they are children. It's just like you have to take it with a smile. Because it always, I think it sounds funny when they notice something. It's like, oh, you're like, it's like a kid said to me today, oh, you're heavy. And it's like, oh yeah. I mean,
No,
I
don't
am
know.
like 4 times like bigger than you. But
Wait, Cake, are the children telling you that you're balding?
no, it was just an example.
Are you balding, Cake?
They're actually very like someone's impressed, like they're impressed by my hair. Some of them, and like some of them will even keep touching my hair, which is
That's-
something I'm very.
Yeah, I thought you didn't like that.
Yeah,
You
no.
barely let me touch your hair.
I don't really like people touching my hair, but because it's like children, I know that's like why I shouldn't let them touch it. But it's
Yeah,
like,
because then maybe
find
they
it
like
so-
learn incorrectly.
It's very fascinating. For
Oh.
them. It's like because I have very thick, dense, curly hair. They're impressed by how it bounces back when you touch it.
You do have like an afro, almost, right? Like a very small
It's
afro.
the same texture, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't say what I have right now is an afro. I always get like short sides to avoid like the afro look.
I think you look great with an afro cake.
I don't think anyone
I think you
looks
look
great
great,
with an
cake.
afro.
Let's change that. There you go.
You too, bud.
Thanks, man. Oh, Harik, why?
But yeah, I've been good. It's sometimes because we are doing it for like our education, like we have to take notes and prepare for like exam projects. You kind of forget that sometimes because it's just I just enjoy it so much. I forget to like write things down, and I know I have like a.
You're just doing it as if it's your job.
Yeah, it's just because like that's like what I want to do. I'm not even thinking about the fact that like in half a year I have to like,
Go back
write
and
down
start
exactly
doing
why I did
exams.
this. Yeah. And I think even like tomorrow I have a like meeting with my like council at the place.
Yeah.
But I don't like I haven't prepared anything. I think I'm just gonna tell them that I'm just up like
You're enjoying it so
serving
much.
for now. I don't think that's the right thing to say.
Serving's like the military. Or a chef.
I mean, it's the beginning of the. They said I had like 3 weeks to get used to every like thing. Then I should start like doing stuff. And this is only the 2nd week, so I'll just tell her tomorrow that.
I'm sure you're doing
No,
great,
I
right?
don't have much. I mean, I don't think she minds if I'm an adult, so
You're enjoying your work.
it's just there's nothing like weird about it. But yeah, it's pretty good.
Well, good to hear that you're
I hope it
enjoying
stays
adulthood.
good. It is, like it really has shown me something that like I don't know. I always did this as a child. I don't know if you have any like experience with it. Maybe someone in chat knows.
Go on.
It's like when your like parents would get home from work or whatever. Like my dad, like I played a lot of video games with my dad, and I would always like
Yeah.
like make fun of him for like being tired when he got home. And, like
And now you understand it, now
old,
that you're
like,
doing job all
yeah,
day.
it's like I get home from like a 10-hour day, and it's like, oh man, I just wanna like stop existing.
You want to sit,
like
eat dinner, and watch Netflix.
Yeah, it's yeah, that's mostly what I do. I like watch videos. I watch a lot of anime now because it's like non-interactive, so it's nice.
That's fair. We finished Friends recently, so we started watching stuff again yesterday. We picked up with Fire Force again.
I asked Chris why you were watching Avatar when we were playing League. What was that? Like Saturday, Sunday? I don't know what it was. And just your Netflix just has Avatar, like the normal one just doesn't. It's
We don't
so
have
stupid.
the next. We don't have like the Korra stuff though.
No, I don't have any of it at all though. And I wanted to watch like just any Avatar. It's been so long.
Oh, can you turn up Cake's volume? I can't though. He is
That's no
200%
solution
in
to
Discord.
There's no solution to me.
Welcome to Discord.
I've never heard of parents who play video games with their kids.
No.
You could blame my dad for like me being a horrible video game addict.
Or being horrible at video games.
I mean,
You're not
I'm
horrible. You're very
great
good.
at video games.
You're really good at video games. You know you're good at video games because you have a 240Hz monitor.
I don't. Like,
Yeah,
great.
yeah, you do.
I have-
You're telling me that you're just that good by default. It's not the hardware that you
Yeah.
bought. Oh, I think you're lying, brother.
Oh, it's like the TF2 thing. It's like I played on 100 ms, like the lerp thing for so long, and 60 hertz, and I hardly got like I got better, but it was very small like change. I did upgrade.
Really?
I think people can be good at games on shitty setups, like power.
Well, yeah.
Power.
I mean, Cookie Easy used to play Osu on like a laptop with a generic Dell keyboard.
Obviously, it's an advantage, but I don't think it matters that much if you are used to something and good. My parents never played video games with me. I think.
I think my mum
It's not
played
that
Wii Sports with me like once when we got the Wii.
Yeah. I mean, I think like the fact that both of my parents are the same thing that I'm studying to be, it's like a very like humanitarian like thing, right? Like you'd say like I don't know the word for the job in English, but it's so annoying. Like I just can't figure out because it's not really a teacher. It's more of like I guess it is a teacher, but not in like school subjects, right?
Instructor?
It's more about like it's just like social,
Coach?
like social teacher.
Social teacher?
Like it's what it adds up to. Like in the end, like we teach children how to learn, like how to act, like stuff like that.
I don't think we have that here.
It's just a like expect like it's very common for like you say that children of these like people with these jobs generally turn out kind of like wacky because the parents aren't that strict.
My mum's a teacher though. A head teacher.
Yeah, but she's a school teacher, right? Yeah, like
Yeah, I
that's
guess so.
different because they're like the children like massively prefer like the kind of like teachers we are, like the non-school teachers compared to the like subject school teachers, because they're no fun, right? Like they force you to.
Oh,
learn
you like the form
stuff.
teacher? You like their tutor? They see them in like you see like the kids in like the morning and like ask them what they've
Yeah,
done.
like after school and help
Yeah.
if someone is like the class of special needs or if someone needs help.
You're
with
not
something,
like teaching them Spanish or something.
Yeah, it's not like my job to like teach them math.
Yeah, I think they're called form teachers here.
Yeah, it's that kind of thing. It's like obviously we're more fun because we like play soccer with them, like in the like breaks. Like that's obviously cooler than being forced to like learn math.
Chat, do you want to join the server? That's fair. Yeah. I mean, I'm with the kids. I think people tend to like their form teachers more. I didn't like my form teacher much though. She was a dick. She took my calculator away, and I couldn't use it in maths, and I got in trouble for it.
Like old, it's a common thing even here. Like the old form teachers, like old lady form teachers, are so strict and boring.
She was a very
And then
strict
there's,
old
like,
German
new
lady.
generation.
He really hated me. I had her for like
It's
5
like
years.
Men in this field have always been very uncommon. Like it's a new kind of thing. It's like that. It's like you see more and more men, especially in the like school age. Not so much in younger children, because they're just the most boring things that have ever existed.
What, children?
No, the younger children, like
Nursery.
toddler. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Well, you're basically
just
a daycare
yeah. I don't
assistant, yeah.
like that when they're that small because they can't do shit. It's no fun. But men in like the school for form teachers is getting a lot more common, and generally men do a lot more like physical activities,
Yeah.
both out of their own interest, just in general. And the children, just it goes for a different crowd of children. It's just more well-rounded than the like old angry ladies who can't really do anything physical ever.
Yeah.
They always know like how to sue or something, and then they teach like that one
How to sue?
child. Yeah.
Oh, sew, not like
Sew?
legally sue.
Sue. Like sue.
I was like,
Teach you-
what is Denmark like?
sorry.
Oh yes, this is how you file a lawsuit. This is how you get your money back from your deadbeat husband, and then they like make it real. It's like,
The old women teachers are just.
all right,
boring as hell.
Mrs. Knickerbottoms, pulls out.
In the after school, they'll sit like under like a
Karens.
tree, just like looking at the children, taking no part of anything.
They got rid of the cheese spot. Yeah, yeah, it's just the pro version of the map. This boy has a lot of health. They scold children and teach them how to sue in Denmark. Is this not Bumplit's Pro 8? Sounds like the one that we used to play, isn't it? Oh no, it's not actually. It adds like that extra like weird pro version. It adds like the weird thing on third. There's like a few extra corners. So no, this is new. I think we played Bumplit's Pro 4 or 5, I think.
How are you doing, Woolen? How are you?
I'm alright. Not too shabby.
What are you?
Last couple of weeks of streaming's been pretty fun. Turns out streaming Pokemon, very fun. C++ is going fantastically. I don't know if you've seen any of it.
Not much, that's all.
But it's really, progress is really going forward now. Like, it actually feels and looks like a video game. It's pretty awesome. Yeah.
So someone posted like a woohoo thing
Woohoo.
with like 16 like titles to games.
That was Donut that posted
Like
that, yeah.
Toho, yeah.
We last stream I managed to get bosses like basically not finalized, but like you can now define like a boss in a text file and like all of their patterns and stuff, and it will properly work. And you can have like dialogue with the boss and stuff, and they like you can have them move around and shoot and all sorts. It's really cool.
Sounds cool.
Yeah, it's like a video game
Hell yeah.
rather than like a test. Properly. Hey, it looks proper. Even if everything does move slightly down and to the right, it's okay.
I mean, don't we all in the end?
Move a bit down and to the right. I think so, yeah.
Yeah. I think that's like really like what life does to you. I think it's unavoidable.
It do be like that.
You really do.
What are you up to this week? Just more and more of that 10 hours a day work.
Tomorrow I only have 6, I think. 6 hours.
That's not too
And then
shabby.
I'm gonna- yeah, and then I'm gonna probably
There's a
go
spy.
hang out with my dad, I think it's the plan. But I realized that last Thursday we had a meeting, and I don't know if that's like a weekly thing, always on Thursday, like after work.
Yeah.
So I need to figure that out, because then that's kind of in the way.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And then I have to get. I mean, my Friday is pretty nice. It's 12 to 16, I think. 4 hours. It's very easy to handle.
How's your Monday looking? Because it looks like everyone else can manage a Monday evening.
My Monday is 5:30 to 13:30. I think it's my shortest day, but like I have to get
That's
up
alright,
on 5 on Tuesday, which is the main problem with those 2 days.
Yeah. But everyone else seems to think that Monday's pretty good. I think we might cut out the like I don't know if it was Thursday or something. We might cut out. Oh, I need to restart the game because my view models are showing. We might just do the Monday one if you think you might be able to make that.
I mean, I'll see.
I would like to
It's
start
not
with
really
you.
like the time necessarily. It's just the fact that like I don't want to have to be on stream when I get home.
You can always mute yourself.
Well, I'm just playing Terraria in a really chaotic lobby, aren't I?
Yeah, but I just want to play video games with you. It doesn't have to be a stressful thing. I did update. No, I didn't update my view model mod. I have like the no hats mod on. I think is breaking my view models. I don't know how. I never used to have issues before I updated it. It's too warm. I don't know where the heat's coming from. I think my fan works now though.
I want to spend time with you, Wallen, but it's just I hate your chat so much. They're fucking stupid.
You know, like no one watches half the streams, right? It's just like the same people.
Yeah, but I hate these people.
You don't like Soupy and Minty. They
No,
just
he's
post
stupid.
hee-hees in chat.
Especially Stinky, that one.
Wow. What about Yoma?
Nah, that doesn't really work for me.
Wow. We hate you too /us. Donuts there as well. Like we have a good group of like 30, 40 regulars who like pop
hate
into the random streams.
Nah, man.
You know? You don't have to be funny on the stream. There'll be like another 6 people there who can loud and fart.
None of them
and...
are funny.
Well, no, none of them are funny. That's why I'm bringing them in.
Oh, is it just to make yourself look better?
Yeah. I'm bringing people who
That
are
is the strat.
slightly worse than me, so I can go like, haha, poop poop, the heavy.
It's your own, I don't remember
Well,
what that's called.
why am I not playing
It
Scout?
has like a name, doesn't it?
Wingman.
I
You
wish.
can be my comedy wingman.
No. It's like there's a name for like the specific thing where like you look better in a group of worse people. It's like an effect, you know, like the effect of something.
The Monty
Shitty
Python
people.
effect.
And, like you can build your
The
friend
Valley
up
Girl
if
effect.
you're like a horrible. Is it a Valley? What?
No, no, that's not. Valley Girls are the like Americans that go like, oh my
Valley.
god, did you see like Mother Teresa the other day? Like, oh my god, charity. You know?
I don't know if you watch any. I mean, yeah, I guess it's like the. I don't know if you watch Sex Education on Netflix. Very
Excuse
great
me?
Show. It's
No.
not Sex Education, but it's
Is it
a
just
good
like
show, and
an
it's
American
it's
show?
like the popular group, and there's always like the most attractive person, right? And then they have their like stupid friends who are just like their fodder to make them do things that make them look even better. Cake is jealous of our unfunniness. Yeah, that's it.
You wish you were as unfunny as chat.
I think it's just.
Oh
I
my
don't know.
god, like, oh my god. His impression was like super good. Like, oh my god. Can I get a wool hee hee in chat? Oh my god. Tristan, that's a wool wink. Oh my god. I peaked my microphone. An affluent and fashionable teenage girl from the San Fernando Valley in South California. Oh my god, like, nya. What animes have you been watching lately, Cake?
Oh, well, aren't you excited to hear that I've binge watched all of Haikyuu?
Is that the basketball one? Oh, is it volleyball?
It was very good. I enjoyed it a lot.
I know people really like her.
Sad there's no more.
Is it like 70 episodes? Like 3 seasons?
I
2 or
mean,
3?
it has 2 seasons with 13 and then 2 with 25, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, it's long.
Yeah, it's massive. I didn't realize volleyball was that popular.
It's just like, it's, I think sports anime is pretty popular and it's like a quintessential one.
It's very good. It's amazing. Like, there's so many, like, I was very impressed by...
Is the animation
all the
quality like
background
really high?
characters look great. Like, all
Like
the,
people.
Yeah, like the stuff in the background look good. Like characters that like appear once, like have like nice designs where you are like, oh, that's a background character. Like they look like actual characters, right?
That's the
And
thing.
the cast of the main characters, they're like, what are they, like 12 people? And then there's all the other teams are like 12 people too, and they
Is that-
all are like filled out characters. It's just very good.
Is that Oragayu or something, or one of those shows where like all the all the main characters and all the characters look the exact same? Maybe not Oragayu. There's like the one where the main characters are just like black hair and they look the same as all the background
it's the, like,
characters.
classic one where it's like you see like a classroom and then like, oh, like who's the main character? It's like that one person with like pink hair or whatever, right?
You know,
They show everyone just is cool.
it's one of the shows where everyone looks like people. There's no like main character hair.
And like there is a technical main character, but it like
What am I thinking?
it's like you it's so easy to like have other favorites because they are all like actual characters that get like just about like the same screen time.
Oh. Who is it? Grey Bomber doesn't like sports anime. Maybe.
I have no clue. I don't even like I know nothing about volleyball, but it's just super satisfying like when they smack it and you like,
Didn't they like heavily animate it? It's like it has like a really cool like particle effect. It goes like whoosh, bam. I don't like this demo man swinging a sign with my face on it. This is weird.
that was pretty good. And then I've just been watching Kaguya season 2 and
Oh, is it good?
Tower of God. Yeah, it's very good.
Let's join Red
Tower
Team.
of God is decent, but Kaguya is what you'd expect. It's a nice show.
I can
And
turn
I
music
tried
up a bit.
watching Lock Horizon, which is
You said you couldn't hear Cake, so I turned down the music. Cake, I just switched team to help out Red. It took me 10 seconds to respawn, and then we instantly lost.
hell yeah.
Chat, do not more of you not want to play this game? You're always going, oh, Woolen, can we play TF2 together? You can join the server. It's a
The
no
sports
crit community
anime are all
pub.
weird. They're all like me good and some guy bad. I don't know what this means. What's honestly like. It sounds like you summed up every movie in.
Are you
existence
summing up
ever.
media?
Me good, someone bad? Or
Unless you're watching like the ones where the bad guy's the main character, like the one where the devil works in McDonald's, where I guess he's technically the bad guy. Turning down with music doesn't help you Cake. The problem is that you're 5 times louder. I can't help that. Discord is quiet.
sometimes it works.
Yeah, it's completely arbitrary. I
If I
think
had your computer in my hands, I would help you. I feel like
I have Windows
Discord
at
is so much
100%.
used.
I have Discord at 100%. I have you at 200% in Discord. What do you want me to do?
you want me to do the church.
I'm gonna put on the Mario 64 soundtrack. The church?
Wahoo! Yeah. Do you want me to go to church, bro?
You can go to church. Can I have a pray in chat for Cake?
Amen.
I don't listen to it in one video. I want to listen to the playlist.
It's me, Mario.
Oh, they even have It's a Me Mario in the soundtrack.
Listen to Luigi's drunk again, by the way. Very
Is that my face? Luigi is drunk.
Again.
Is that the one where he goes? "Wah, wah, 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 wah"?
No, that's Mario scream.
Wait, why aren't you going down?
Very, very different. I'll have you now.
Oh. They are slightly wet. Chat, what are you talking about? Oh my word.
On the note of Terraria, I have been playing Terraria, yeah?
Yeah? Is it any good?
I mean, I think it's like an amazing game.
Me too.
Do
Do you want to play it, guys?
No.
No!
I've been playing a hardcore mode.
What, when you die, you lose all your
Master mode
items?
hardcore. Yeah.
Oh.
And I've made it to what's it called?
What's
Hard
up?
mode.
Give
Without
my
dying.
greetings to Cake.
Chris says, after T-posing over my monitor, kind of scarily, T-pose to cake. No, wait, what did you actually say?
Greetings.
Oh, greetings.
Hi, Chris.
Long-time viewer, first-name donator, Corb.
Yeah, I've made it to hard mode
Yeah?
without dying so far. on
That's pretty
Master mode,
powerful.
so-
Is that not terrifying?
It is. It's like every time you see something scary, you just teleport back to your base and reset all the enemy spawns.
Really?
It's like, why even bother?
Yeah. You don't want to lose, like, hours of content.
Yeah, until I get like ammo. Because early hard mode's so scary, because it scales.
Well, Slime's, like,
so
one-shot you
horribly.
in regular.
Yeah, like everything becomes so strong.
on
like,
expert
out of
even.
nowhere. And it's just like the start of the game. Molten, like armor does nothing in hard mode.
Yeah?
All your weapons are like pointless. So. But I think it's more the satisfaction of doing all the bosses on like first try success.
Oh, yeah, I guess you have to, don't you?
Yeah.
Can you even reset, like, the Eye of Cthulhu?
I mean, you can just close your game, I guess. But, like,
Does it not
not
save?
Cthulhu flies away at the end of the night.
I guess you just have to run away if you can't beat him.
Most
So-
bosses in Terraria disappear if you leave. I don't know if there are any that doesn't.
Do you only fight stuff when you're like a zillion% certain and then you run away on half health and stuff?
I haven't had a boss fight where I've had to run away, but it's just you just have to prepare. Like, yeah, I just got the.
Did you make a
shotgun
boss
from the
arena
jungle.
for like the...
Not really, no.
Oh, yeah. Or even like a straight line with a campfire in it.
Yeah, I mean, I have a straight line in the sky, so you can go under it and hook onto it.
Oh.
The bosses do surprisingly little damage, all things considered.
Yeah?
Or maybe I just don't get it.
I guess it's just because it's bosses. Like, yeah, it will be like burst damage. Even if the burst damage is up, it's still just burst damage, right? Whereas with the normal enemies, it's easy to get chipped.
I think, honestly, the bosses tend to do lower damage because they have a higher chance of getting stuck in you, so I think it's balanced around
Stuck
that.
in you?
It's like the Eye of Cthulhu tries to, like, jam into you, right?
I
Like,
guess?
If he did, like, 200 damage upon, like, touching you, with the fact that he, like, chases you down so fast.
Oh, does the AI make him more bash happy?
I mean, no, that's just, like, what most enemies in Terraria do, right? Like, they want to...
Yeah, the AI is to walk at you, because it's like the easiest thing they could have programmed. Move to coordinate cake.x.
But yeah, I think life's good. I like being busy.
Isn't that LG's
Time
logo?
to think about
LG.
the
Life's good.
crushing defeat of life.
Speaking of the crushing defeat of life, Bob on Battlefield Cake.
I haven't. What this?
Boodaloo-doo, boodaloo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Boodaloo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da. Boodaloo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Pew, doodaloo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Pew, doodaloo-doo, doodaloo-doo. Ba-ba-ba-da-doo. Doodaloo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Doodaloo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Ba-da-da. Ba-da-da-doo. Ba-da-da-doo. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Sorry, I don't know how to talk. Chat's normally more talkative. Normally I can just riff off of them. Yeah. We thought they were called
Kick, say
bombs.
something funny.
Okay, have you been playing any video games lately?
Bonk.
That's not one.
No, yeah, Terraria.
Just Terraria.
Just Terraria. Have I been playing anything else? I don't really play League now because it's like those.
Are you no
two
longer
games
enjoying
I-
it?
No, it's fun. It's just like those 2 games of ranked I played really fucked me up.
What, where everyone
People
complained
were
at you?
Very mean, and we were playing against people who were so much better than us.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, I guess this is pointless now.
Yeah.
I'm just enjoying Terraria, so yeah, you know.
It's a shame you couldn't play Borderlands 3 with us.
Yeah, sadly.
It's really good, actually. It runs so much better than Borderlands 2. Like, I was getting low frame rate in 2, 3. I get, like, a solid 120 or something. I don't know.
I mean, my PC had trouble with, like, notable trouble with 2, so I don't think 3 is the best. Bad.
3 will run better because it uses DirectX 11, so it's actually, like, slightly more optimized. There's even a DX12, but it's really buggy and I wouldn't use it. It makes the game crash for me and Tommy. Yeah, DX12. If you play Monster Hunter, it, like, gives you so many more frames. You wanna have a bat pool, brother? I guess we need to push the car. I don't know, I'm kind of bad at talking. I'm bad at talking now because all the games I play now are either single player or it's with like a game where I can talk about the gameplay, like with Borderlands.
Oh yeah, TF2's there.
TF2, like,
Exactly there.
I feel like unless chat is very active.
Game.
Well, it's meant to be like an interactive thing, but it's just like, we've just been playing Upward, it's been going pretty well. We played some Bomb Blitz earlier, that went quite well, you know?
Yeah.
There's not really much like drama.
You can focus on chat if you want. I'm just.
There's nothing in chat, that's the problem.
Well, chat, say something then. This is why I hate you.
Chat, do you want an AMA with Woolen? Ask me anything within reason, and I won't answer it. But if you ask Donut the Viking
Ask
chat
anything
something,
about Woolen, and I'll try to answer it.
yeah, go on. Ask Cake about me. Ask Cake anything about Woolen.
And I'll
Hey,
fit
chat.
you in with the.
Can you play a different game? We could. When does Hanlo come from? It comes from a meme of like a burb or something typing on like a laptop, and it's having like a text conversation that says like "Hanlo, you stinky burb," or something.
What's Woolen's PP size? Tiny.
It's really
What's
small,
his
yeah.
bank account information?
42,
It has his name on it.
64,
Woolen, what's
72.
your favorite donut? He's a big fan of
Krispy Kremes.
chunky ones.
Like the Krispy
Should we
Kremes.
start arguments? Yes.
Thank you, Cake. Thank you for being the streamer.
Why is my internet dying? Because you haven't called your
Mum
the
in
person
3
who
weeks.
supplies it. You have to call the supplier.
The internet
and be
supplier.
like, it isn't working, and then they'll fix it. They always do that. Very known.
They definitely will fix it and not just charge you like £400.
That's like an English issue. Like if you call them here, they actually like look into it. Obviously, they're slowing it down on purpose, but like they have to fix it if you notice.
Yeah. Why does Woolen name himself Woolen? Oh, that was a good one, Cake. Go on.
It's because
Thank you, Tom.
he just thinks it
Who
sounds
is your
nice.
favorite member of chat?
Is that a bribe? Cake, you're being bribed. By me having money.
So you don't have money.
No, I don't. But don't tell anyone then. Why does...
Told everyone.
Who's your favourite member of chat?
Me? Are you asking me or Woolen?
You can be your own favourite member in chat, I guess. I mean, that's a little weird.
I'm not a net chat member. My favorite member of chat is.
Oh.
Should I? I don't think I should say.
I'm your favorite
I
member
don't
of
think
chat,
that's very
right?
nice to do.
Right.
Thank you, Yoma. Yeah, for an opportunity to take part in Cake's, the game, who's Cake's favourite member of chat, you have to donate 100 bits.
I think playing favorites in the open is a bad thing.
I think it's funny, and you should do it. And then when it goes wrong, go haha poop poop.
But my favorite is Horror Chow.
Obviously, Horror Chow's been in stream lately. You've been missing out.
Yeah.
Quality
it's-
Horror Chow
I
content.
really like Horror Chow.
He's got stable
I
internet
wouldn't
now.
tell him to his face, but
I'll tell him that tomorrow.
yeah, I'll just.
Pretty sure
send
tomorrow's
my
stream is C++.
favorite color. Woolen's favorite color is.
That off pink, like dark, like reddish pink. It's a
My
nice
favorite
color.
color is like a light green.
Really? Good thing that those two paints exist, huh? Can you
The
make
mint one. I really like the mint green.
make a funny knock knock joke? Mint green's a really good color, you know. Give us a knock knock.
Mm, Hawk. Buck, like a chicken.
That's good. That's good. I like that.
My
fair
favorite
enough.
member of chat is. No, we read that. I missed all of the internet. Oh, because your internet is dying. Yeah, too bad. Clip a chat. Show it to horror chat. Don't do that. Exactly. Do you want the clip? Nothing. This guy's enraged. Woolen. What is the taste of paint? Death.
Tastes.
Can you tell Woolen a joke that will make him laugh?
Oh, go on then.
Probably not.
No,
Not
I'll
really
I'll put some beer in my mouth.
Okay, what's up with airline food? Classic. Just get to it every time. It's totally easy.
Airline food.
Woolen, can you teach me advanced level maths? The answer is no, he can't. He doesn't
Joy emoji. Oh man. Oh, cool! My V model's
airspeed
break.
velocity of an unladen swallow.
I don't know why that's a meme on Twitch, but I've seen it in other places.
I'm gonna.
Hey, Cake. You know what's also funny is I've been on a plane once or twice now. You know, to and from
I
the
don't know.
Netherlands, and the food there was really nice. They gave us like wine in a weird little plastic thing,
I love wine.
and like really nice like the buttery Dutch cookies.
A swallow flies between 50 to 65 kilometers an hour.
Can
I
you
don't know what
prove it?
unladen means, so
Not carrying anything.
well then it's 50 to 65, I guess.
Can you tell your friend a joke that would make him laugh? Hey, Cake, right?
Your friend. What'd
Cake,
you say?
cake. Plain line food. Oh, that slaps me on the knee. Oh. The Unladled Swallow is a Monty Python reference.
I only remember the bird.
Mm,
The stiff
the
bird.
holy hand grenade of Antioch.
You remember the stiff bird?
Who are you? Who?
The dead bird. The stiff bird, yeah?
You're a stiff bird. Hello, the real hooter.
That's
I
like what you tell your grandma when she's being a little angry.
I haven't seen Monty Python in. I mean, I've seen Life of Brian maybe like 6 years ago, but I haven't seen like the others in like.
Hello, sir. Hi. Who has the biggest nose? Out of who?
Just who has the biggest nose? Probably Conkelder, right?
There are people with some some pretty big noses, but the biggest nose I can think of is nose pass, probably.
Nose pass is the nose, honestly.
He's just like a nose, right?
Will he? Do you not like this song? Does it not remind you of anything?
Cake? Are you a cake?
Cake hates cake. That's the funny
Actually,
meme.
I'm not really a big fan of cake. I mean, I'll eat things, but sweet things in general are not really my favorite. I think I'm more of a
Cake, where are you from?
I'm more of a spicy.
Cake's German.
Like spices. Where are you from? Well, I'm from Danish.
He's Dutch. He likes to lie about it a lot, though.
Ah, yeah, some snow, by the way. I think this.
Snow's Dutch, yeah. Oh, there's a teleporter there.
Running funny. A lot of I mean, it hasn't happened in a while. I don't know. I'm not on stream that much anymore, I guess.
I don't like using
There's
this
a
gun.
surprisingly large amount of people who think I'm Snow.
There's not. It's just because people think like one person with a deep voice is another person. If Cake was a cake, what kind of cake would he be? He'd be like a Jaffa cake. So technically it's a cake, but not really.
Jaffa cakes.
Yeah, they're perfect. There you go. Where's the
I
time
think
complexity
if
of
I
the
had to go
fast
for
Fourier
a cake,
transform?
I would
O to the
go for
power of
just a-
squared.
I'm just a chocolate cake kind of guy, to be honest. If I had to choose.
Chocolate cake. Do you remember Michael Rosen
Brown,
videos?
I used to watch Michael
Nice.
Rosen back when he was like the funniest meme you've ever seen.
I actually really liked Michael Rosen memes when they were first becoming a thing. They actually made me laugh so
I mean,
much.
they're pretty XD, dude.
They're like consistently quite funny. Because it's all about of like a change of expectation, right? And Michael Rosen YouTube poop is like nothing expected. It's unexpected. It's like a Gary's Mod video, but with a man, like a children's author.
A man.
Those are two names I've never heard of. Rokunames or Swagger Souls.
Swagger Souls?
Those are like
Oh,
2011 Let's Play names.
Swagger Souls is pretty funny because he's always just like high out of his mind, right? That's pretty entertaining.
Oh. Do you know JM? No. Is that Justin Bieber?
Favorite Michael Rosen? I don't remember, man. I have some liked, like the oldest liked videos on my YouTube.
They're not that old, are they?
Yeah, it's quite old.
Were they pre or post montage parodies?
I don't know.
Because
Maybe
montage
they
parodies were like
overlapped.
2014. What is a
Maybe we reach
Pepe?
an area where they might have overlapped a lot.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I don't know though.
They have 1 million subs and interact with the Misfits a bunch. Okay, there's a new question. Who are the Misfits? Are they a band?
They're like a collection of YouTubers, like the text on screen YouTuber style.
Is it like
Play
the
video games, text on screen.
Is it like the offline TV that everyone else seems to watch?
I mean, I guess it's a gamer house, yeah.
Oh, is it like an actual like group of friends? It's not just like a super group.
I mean, they're all big YouTubers. Some of them are pretty massive. Like Fit's probably the biggest one. Swagger Soul's up there.
If Northern Lion isn't in it, I don't want to even know about it. You know?
Well, I guess that's all I have to say then.
It's a podcast. Misfits are a
Nice of the
podcast.
princess to invite us over for picnic. Hey, Luigi? I don't know the answer to this one, sorry.
Yeah, it's
If
fair.
Woolen had to ever wear woolen sleeveless, what color would it be? Well, that, like, he wouldn't wear
I want to go for like a nice coffee brown. I think those would look nice.
Yeah, I think, even though...
Coffee brown with
pink-
white
pink's
tiny
his favorite
dots.
color, he probably wouldn't be brave enough to wear that.
Oh, I would, if you think I wouldn't. No, I would probably wear like a nice sort of coffee brown with like maybe some very small like white or grey speckles.
It's like
I like
wearing
speckles.
coffee brown clothes is a bit... I mean, I shouldn't say that. I have a, like, coffee...
They're
like,
sleeveless,
dark
though. You'd wear
brown
them-
hoodie.
You wear them by themselves and nothing else.
Nothing else.
Mhm.
Alright.
Yeah.
Weird pervert.
No, yeah, no, there would be the color of the PNG transparency. They'd be like the sort of grey and white.
If you had to... If this is some Anvi meme, haha?
Redactor redacted. I would redact in a video game
Even
that.
Delta, right? Like, still talks about the ambient.
I mean, 3 years ago, who cares? But especially now, like, who extremely cares? You, in the amount of
Just-
time since that update, you could have scrap banked your way up to buying like a gold one. You know? Oh, I found something called the Wee Booties. That's quite funny, isn't it?
Oui.
A Wee.
And we.
Yee.
I think I'm just more impressed that, like, I was pretty miffed about the sniper thing that happened, but you know,
The
like,
jump thing.
Yeah, I was like, it was hard getting used to, but I mean, I just kept playing sniper because I still
cares?
really like sniper, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it was like when you did the high GPS thing, where people were like, sniper's unplayable, 140 damage. I'm like, no, that's probably how he should work.
You can still one-shot like scouts or snipers and things that
I
have
mean, you
taken
can also
10
just,
damage.
Yeah, hold down your charge button for a second.
Yeah, it still charges a little more, right?
It's just you can't quick scope, which is like a massive. Like it's cool. It works for TF2, I think, but I don't think it's necessary for sniper to be very good. Like I didn't play a very quick scope style of sniper to begin with.
I do, that's like all I do.
Nah, I'm more of a charge in this guy.
Got him.
Do we have any more questions? Do we have any more?
I think we're out of questions now. There's officially no more
Is your
questions.
body's- anybody's body but yours. That's a classic. It's not.
Oh, Otterick, do you remember the Boys Brigade? What's up with that? All questions have been
Ambulance
answered.
ban Upwards, please. Uh-huh.
Wahoo!
Mario. 5 million times.
How about
What
Wahoo?
about Waluigi?
Is
A
P
classic
equals MP?
Whoa.
P equals NP squared. What does that? What is that? Why do I remember
That's
that?
Albon Meinstein, right?
Pressure equals no penis. Thoughts on that? Is that funny? Do you like that? I said a rude word. That's a genital. Not a genital.
Genital. Genital?
Yeah, if you have a long willy, you have a genital, right?
I guess, yeah. This is elementary. Yeah. Classic.
Elementary, dear Watson.
We should all know this.
Genital is like a name you'd put on like an arcade machine.
I think genital is like
Could be a name.
it doesn't sound very cool, but like if you had a Jenny Short, it's kind of sad, isn't it? There's just no coming back from that. It's obvious what's wrong.
It means genitals. Don't tell people. They're being sneaky.
Streamer said Gen Eton.
Speaking of Gen Eatles cake,
Loose
thoughts
cannon
on
bad. Loose cannon is stupid annoying. It's so inconsistent, and I think it's a funny haha pop weapon. Does it work in comp? No, because it's way too random.
Isn't there that one point on like Upward First where you can guaranteed from the dispenser get a bonk against people pushing from the cliff and it like pushes Ubers back and stuff?
I'm sure there's some like understanding to the mechanic, but it's a weapon that in theory would allow someone with literal zero game knowledge to just like randomly one-shot someone, and that's bad. Bad game design.
Better than the old lock and load with damage balance or damage spread though.
Yeah, that was
Like
just-
randomly one-shot soldiers. Oh, not soldiers, sorry, scouts.
Spy is inconsistent too, so Spy is bad. Spy does not work. Spy is this weird thing Valve came up with.
You know what Spy is good for though? He has really nice hats.
Stupidly annoying.
He has nice hats.
Good aesthetic.
He has a good aesthetic. I like his hats. You got one of my Hydro stickers. What does that mean? Hello? What does that
sure.
mean?
Who has the most hours in TF2? Like, out of who? Woolen has out of us, too, by far.
Do I?
Yeah, I only have like 4,000.
Really?
Yeah.
There's that guy, there's like that American like granddad who like plays 2-4 every day and he has like 20,000.
I think Spirit's nearly at 10k.
Spirit?
Probably the highest in our group.
Spirit, yeah. I remember there was that Heavy in Highlander that had like a zillion hours. Out of you two, I guess I have like double Cake's hours. Or like 50%
Woolen
more,
has
maybe.
way more than me.
Yeah, but they're all on Dust Bowls, so they're actually
It's
worth
Woolen
several
2
times more.
better than Cake at TF2, yeah.
Well, I have bright pink hats. What do you have, Cake? Lime?
I have an unusual with nuts and bolts, I think.
Yeah, but it isn't pink.
No, it's a robo hat.
Sorry, man. Oh, Morami Pop, good name. I don't know,
I think
brother.
Woolen's probably the best, though. Has a more well-rounded kit. I'm
No!
a one-trick pony.
No!
Wait, why
You're
am
way
I?
better.
There's
You
no
have
way.
like hit scan aim and projectile aim.
Yeah, but you're a better scout than me, so.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
In what world am I a better
How
scout
are
than
you
you?
not a better scout than me?
What? No, you're way better at hit scan.
It's not true.
Didn't you always like double my frags in sixes?
No, I did not even get close. I
Bugger
don't
off,
have
Cage.
scout movement. I can't move on scout. It doesn't work for me.
I refuse to agree with that.
And then ask Tomo.
You're like a really
Would
good
let me
sniper. How could I ever like
Yeah,
compete
well,
with
Sniper
that and
has no
scout?
movement.
Yeah, but how could I ever compete with that on another hit scan?
You have more hours on any class than Woolen.
Probably
Well, I have
Sniper.
like nearly 2k on sniper. So
Yeah.
I probably
Gotta
have
assume
more
that's got a
soldier
few
as
more
well.
than me. No, my soldier hours are like glitched. No, wait, it's the soldier points that are glitched. Yeah, no, you probably have more hours on soldier. I have like a 200 or
actual
something.
hours as well. Yeah, I've played like over 800 hours.
No, you absolutely have like triple my hours. You're definitely a better soldier demo sniper.
I don't know about soldier demo. I mean,
I'm
Maybe soldier,
shit
because
at demo,
soldiers, like,
man.
soldier jumping is what I did for a long time.
I'm okay
I
at
have very
jumping.
good soldier movement.
I think you're good at soldier jumping, which is a difference. Hydro good, steel bad. What do you mean by hydro stickers you were talking about earlier?
Cake, do you have wolves?
Is there something I signed?
Cake.
Did I ring you guys? We have got a room. He lives in Denmark. I live in the United Kingdom. He stayed in my house.
Yeah, I'm Cake.
We've
I'm
shared
Danish.
internet moments together.
Uh,
Oh no, you're a bad man.
Oh no.
Oh, Redbubble. Oh, right. Yeah. Sorry, I thought you were talking about like the TF2 map Hydro. I was like, I didn't work on Hydro. Is that a thing in the game? Because you get the stamps for the community maps, don't you?
Wham.
Yes.
Yeah, we've shared both gamer moments and real life moments.
Yeah, we're like pretty good friends. Do you want to play Terraria
Wallen
sometime?
kept chat. I'm gonna tell you a secret about Wallen. He kept coming up to me and wanting to
Punching
hug me.
you in the gut.
No, he just kept,
Kept
on
punching you in
hugging
the
me.
gut.
He was like, "You're really good at hugging," and he just because like I could
you
embrace
that?
him with this tiny man frame in my large man frame.
That sounds nice. I don't remember that. Did we?
Yeah, I mean,
I
it's
thought we hugged a few
partnership.
times.
We did. Do a Terraria stream. Yeah, do a Terraria stream. Wallen.
That's been the plan for the last month and a half.
Well, there you go.
You know there's going to be a Minecraft update that we're going to play before we get to play Terraria. And you're going to have beaten the game twice. Like on Master
I've already
Mode.
beaten the game twice.
On Master Mode?
Maybe. played by myself and with a friend.
Why are you so buggy?
That guy's super weird.
He's like jibing. It's like jiving. He really do be vibing. I'm 5'9".
Woolen isn't compact. That's mean.
Is that a meme? Or is that a meme?
No, it's mean. It's mean.
Oh, it is mean. Saying I'm compact makes it sound like I'm fat. And that's not true.
I think that's the point.
That's just cruel.
It is.
That's just mean.
You can't say that to someone. What do you think?
Unless you're like a child at Cake's primary school that he teaches at.
Then they're gonna call me heavy. Heavy.
I am heavy weapons guy.
It is really odd to call someone heavy. That was the point, Tom. Meme. I had 2 warheads. Cool.
This makes me need to pee. I shouldn't dance.
Is Cake 6'6"? Yeah, very much.
Cake's 52 feet tall.
I'm 6 foot flat, my lad. I'm like an average male height.
Cake is 8 foot tall.
6
His
foot.
hands are larger
I
than
weigh
a bin.
80 kilos. I have surprisingly small feet.
You're heavier
and
than me then, Cake.
Surprisingly big hands. Yeah, I am.
That's
I'm a
not
pretty
cool.
big guy at this point. I mean, it's not that heavy to be honest, but I'm like not a small man anymore.
You could be. If you just wish a dream.
I don't think so. I just get fatter and fatter.
I kind of need to wee. Do you think people will mind? It's like
Cake
open
dunk
game.
a basketball on regulation hoop. What's a regulation hoop? I like the word hoop, but
I think it's like the standard hoop.
how tall is that? Because I can jump pretty high. I have strong legs.
Hang on. I'm gonna go wee. Cake, can you talk to
gonna
chat
wee
for a
it.
second?
Yeah, sure.
Chat, I'll be
Keep
back in a
answering
minute.
Questions. Regulation hoop height. 10 feet. 3 meters. I don't think I can. I think that's a little too tall. I don't, maybe. How tall are you with your hands stretched? Hey, Chan. How tall... Oh, I can hear myself in this mic. How tall are you with arms stretched? Do you think you can get like an average for how long your arms are? How tall are you with arms above head? Hey chat, how long are your arms usually compared to your body? Your arms are pretty long. I don't know, but I can jump pretty tall, but not like professional athlete.
Hey,
like
chat.
high, obviously.
I'm back. How are you enjoying
If
time with
you
your
have to
uncle?
eat yourself in the form of a cake. I'm not answering this question. You're high.
I want to have another go at this.
Longer than your body? Yes.
Cake,
Are you covered in frosting? Yeah.
have you been working out at all lately?
I mean, I bike every day, 16 kilometers.
Yeah? Wait, you bike 16k a day? Is that too
It's
work?
back and forth, yeah. Yeah.
As in, like, that's why, it's not just something you do for fun.
No, I don't do it because it's funny. I don't think it's funny at all. But it's workout. I do it to work out, or if not, I just get on a bus, you know. But I think
bus?
It's nice to bike. I enjoy riding my bike. I think it's quite nice.
My frame rate's really bad. Okay.
Wingspan is about your height. I'm not like stretched straight out from your body.
Oh.
So at half of your height. So if I'm 181, what's the half of 181? What will that even like go into? That's 181.
That's probably 90 and a half.
So not yeah. So are my arms 90 centimeters?
Oh yeah, I thought like the tip of your hand to the tip of your other hand is the same as your height.
So when I stretch my arms, I should be 271. Yeah. Does that make sense? There's no way. Right?
That's what I thought.
Well, then I could probably dunk a basketball to answer your question. Because I can jump 30 centimeters, right?
Can you?
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
That
But
seems
I
like a
don't
lot.
think my arms are 90 centimeters. That does not feel right. Maybe they are, I guess. Because that's like a short of a meter. I don't know, man. How long? I don't know. This doesn't feel right. There's no
Did
way.
you know the width of your hand in proportion to the front of your face means you are heterosexual? If your hand is bigger than your
when you reach
face.
height, you're not accounting for the height that's already reached by your head. Ah, well, okay, I guess. Well, then you'd have to cut up. Like, how tall is your head?
Great
How tall
question.
is your
Isn't
head?
the human body like 12 heads tall or something? It's like a thing you learn when you're trying to draw like art. It's like, this is a chibi style. This is a generic cartoon style. This is a human like in proportion. This is like out of proportion extended human.
How tall is a 6 foot tall person? How many heads tall is a 6 foot tall person? You can have a creature. What is this answer? What is the length of your head?
Why is this so
Relative to
laggy?
head?
What the heck, brother? I'm having this
guy's
like
head is about 8.5 inches long.
I'm having this
8.5
perpetual like
inches.
weird drop in interp. very
21
strange.
centimeter long face.
7 to
That
8
doesn't feel
heads.
very long.
Is it 7 to 8 heads? Maybe I'm incorrect. Not 12. Maybe 12 would be very tall.
And how long is your arm? Like 3 heads? Well, that would make my reach with my arms. Like, you had to remove one.
It's dropping to 90 here.
If you can get the measurements for me, I can tell you, Chad. I don't. I'm 181, okay?
Oh, sir. I got hit by something. Oh, there's a spy up there. Maybe they won't see
Biting
me.
is hilarious. Thank you, Jill. Very
9 to
cool.
10 would be the basketball players.
I'm not that. Like, I'm obviously not as tall as a basketball player. Not even close.
How tall are basketball players? Like 6'4"?
I mean, I don't know the average.
That doesn't headshot.
Basketball player height. Let's see if there's any statistics on that.
How tall is the average basketball?
It says the averagely 2 meters. Is this true for NBA? Are they that tall? That's insane if that's true.
Good God, this
Okay,
game's
yeah, I'm 6 foot. I'm 6 foot straight.
Yeah, he's 6 foot and straight, if that helps with his height.
Average height should be 6'5". Yeah, so I'm not even close to being.
Basketball players are 6'7".
Yeah, they're massive, dude.
Why?
Have you seen them with their stupid long arms?
They're like spindly.
I mean, there's shorter ones that like they do different things, right? Like you can run fast and you can be like super sneaky, Sam. Go be like.
Could you like
side to
punch
side.
the other basketball player in the penis? Like a stealth backstab.
Well,
Chris
Jack,
Paul and Kemba Walker.
I don't know anything about basketball. I don't know if I could dunk.
I don't
but
like this.
I could probably reach. Could I? I mean, you would know if I'm 6 foot. I can
Oh.
jump like 30 centimeters. Could I reach the hoop?
How high are the hoops? Sorry, did they say earlier? They're like 12 foot. Wait, you meant to be able to dunk? I thought the point in basketball was that you're meant to throw it into the hoop. Or have people gotten
It's
so
just-
tall playing
I don't know if
basketball
it's-
to make it easier?
I don't know. You get more points hitting the hoop from further away, right?
Sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Chris Paul
I don't know
can
much about basketball. It's not my like favorite sport. It's
It seems pretty fun though.
but
It seems
it's
cooler
I
than
think-
like baseball.
I think dunking is just like something that's cool to be able to do, right? Like
You put it on like your
there's plenty of things
CV.
in, like other ball sports that aren't necessarily the most like useful, but it looks cool. Like, there's a lot of traits.
Like being able to bend it like Beckham.
Yeah, it's sure. Yeah, I was right about the hoop.
Can Beckham pee around corners then?
Probably. Why not?
I don't know what it is. I think it's the map's frame rate, but something about this game right now is like... It's like I've had Vaseline on my eyes and it's really making it hard to focus on the screen. I don't quite know what it is. Shaq is 7'1".
I feel like maybe I'm wrong about this.
People
But
are
like
7 foot.
when you get that big, I don't know how heavy basketball players are, but like doesn't it get to a point where someone like Shaq's a pretty big guy? Like
He like
can't
shatter his
jump
legs
that
when he
high, can
jumps.
Like he can't possibly jump that high because he's so big, right? He has so much weight on his body that it would be like just like not ideal, right? And then there's like the thinner ones, I guess. Someone like Kobe was.
Kobe.
Like, he threw. Who's the? I don't know. I'm sure there's players who can jump like massive. Kobe jump. There's someone who has like big jump.
Kobe Jump is like a good name for like a Twitch streamer. Yeah, how strong are their legs? Do you think they could like lift a small bus?
Longer legs wouldn't necessarily mean more muscle, right? Like.
Well, you have
to
more
be able to
lever
jump.
actions, surely.
But like, I know a lot of tall, skinny guys who are like you'd be afraid they'd break
If
they
you're
jump, right?
7 foot tall, are you basically born for basketball then? Like, what else? Are you just gonna be like a lawyer or
It's probably
something?
a good way to take your life if you want a good career. I mean, you have to be good at basketball as well. Obviously, all your issues aren't self because you're tall.
I think it would help a lot.
Then you could play like other sports too. I think most sports give you an advantage for being tall, right?
Not chess.
Well,
Not competitive
moving
wrestling
around sports.
chess. Movie sports. Yeah, like there's ones they only have on film.
Can you tell the people have? Well, maybe I'm crazy.
I
But
can't
feel
believe-
like someone like Shaq couldn't possibly jump that high, but maybe I'm just wrong. When you're such a big boy,
There's a high percentage of 7-footers in the US that are in the NBA. Being tall helps.
such an American.
They have
thing
better
as well.
leverage.
I don't think I've ever seen such tall people in real life. I mean, maybe a few, but when you see them, you're always like, "That's just crazy!" Like it stands out so much. It's so obvious how tall they are.
They're like,
You feel small next to them, even though you're like taller than most of the population.
why is he so hard to hit?
To round this little talk out, I think I could probably reach the hoop. Yeah,
Oh.
I think I could.
Everyone wants to be tall. I'm happy with my height. I wouldn't mind being like 6 foot, but 5'9's not that short. I don't think I'd want to be shorter though. I think any shorter than this, it would start to be a bit weird. I'd like be like the same height as like Chris, and then have to be like, oh, I can't see the cat out of the window. It's a bit too high up, and I'm like, oh, that must suck. It started out with Cake asking if he could dunk. It was a good conversation topic though. It really kept things rolling for a bit. You injected some good like steroids into the conversation.
It's a bit of a weird conversation considering none of us are particularly sporty, but
I thought you were pretty sporty, aren't you?
I don't think so. I'm not very sporty. Would it fall in the category of maybe being athletic more than sporty?
I think
Like,
athletic
I
makes
think I'm more of a
you.
biker runner than I am like a
I think
hit a ball or kick a ball. I don't think I'm the most precise person.
I think being a little athletic at least gives you a big head start in terms of being sporty though. I'm like none.
I've always picked up things easily, but I just think I'm
I don't like this.
like
This is
the,
fine.
I don't want to say it because it's the kind of like the I'm like very smart but I'm lazy. It's the
I'm good
I
at
think
sports. I just don't do anything with it.
It's like I'm good at the things I did put time into, but like it's the same with I had with games where it's like when I put time into something I just lose interest, like by like having put so much time into it that it no longer interests.
60 frames a second.
You are very smart. I don't think I'm smart at all.
You're pretty
And I
smart.
know you're not serious, Tom, but I'm not a smart person. I know this. I'm a very average.
And that's what makes you
Brain
smart.
person.
Had you have replied, "No, I'm a genius" to that, you either would have been very funny, or very stupid.
I'm being serious. I think it come into a discussion of like being maybe like I don't think I'm wise, but you know like
You are old, like an owl.
it's
You can
like,
see behind yourself at
It's
360
like being
degrees.
aware that you're not like like you don't stand out right.
Knowing
You're
your
just,
limits.
Like an average person. It's like I know what I can do and I know what I know. That's like a song, but it's like I don't pretend to know stuff I don't.
Oh, Joseph.
I live a simple life.
Okay.
I thought chat was serious.
You want to start
but
OSU?
it's
It's free.
also-
Just download it and give it a go. You don't need anything to start
I'm
OSU.
sorry for taking you on a ride, Jake.
Maybe turn off
I'm
some of like
very-
the backgrounds and stuff so you can see the game a bit better, but there's not really anything
Very
that you
average
need.
human being in size.
I think you're a great human being and a good friend, except I wish that you would Stop being so
Like
tired.
Terraria.
Forehead, lol. Just don't be tired.
I mean, eventually I'll probably get into a rhythm where I'm a bit more comfortable.
You can play rhythm games too, but make sure you leave space for me. Do you like that?
No.
There must be a closer health pack than the one all the way at the back here.
Return my...
Bom, 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 bra-ba-da-dum. Bom.
I've been in a lot better shape than I am now.
Seriously?
For Yoma thing, the optimal human body.
Where was your optimal human body? I was going to say during uni, but
I
you're
think
still
when I
doing
was
uni.
10 kilos lighter.
You were 70 at some point?
Yeah, for most of, like, for the beginning of uni, but I think it turned into me drinking a lot.
Yeah, alcohol's really sugary, it
It
turns out.
fucks you up, yeah.
Welcome to me.
When I weighed like 70 kilos, I think I was in great shape. Like when I worked out, did fitness, and that was probably when I peaked. Now I'm not doing too hot, but I'm still probably above average. Considering the average is actually surprisingly low.
What do you mean?
Because there's a lot of people in bad shape.
The average is low as in, the average is heavy or the average is light?
No, the average for like exercise and like how averagely fit people are. It's like people are incredibly bad shape, like averagely, right?
I suppose so.
Like someone like, especially the UK, right? Like, what is it like the percent? Like, what percent of people are like
Like a
overweight?
fifth? A fourth? A fifth? Something
It's
like
like
that?
there's a lot of like
I want to
unfit
say a
people.
quarter, but I don't know if that's true.
It's just like oh, you're average. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of people out there in bad shape.
Now I feel worse about being average weight.
You shouldn't. It should make you feel great that your body isn't dead yet.
Well, it's on its way, you know? If they keep putting Jack Daniel's whiskey on sale, then I'm afraid it's going to continue to deteriorate.
That's the issues then.
Oh my god, that scared the poo out of me. I was running away from a pyro, and then like I got mini crit from something, and it was really loud. It was like a scout who was chasing me with the backscatter. 35% of our country is overweight. I guess 35% of more than 35% of our country voted Brexit, so... Do you like that? There's a little politics joke in there. How's that going?
Average weight, Denmark.
Surely the average weight doesn't matter because you're also tall.
I mean, I just want to see what people averagely weigh in Denmark. You can't find it apparently. I can find Finland though. That's big boys. Denmark.
Finland's very tall.
I'm thinking you wait. The average Dane. Let's see. Oh, it's
No.
Danish statistics. Let's see. Can't believe this guy's here.
I can't listen to this for 3 minutes. Hey, Tomu.
He can't hear me. Oh shit.
I heard him. He's there. Chris, it's Tomu.
Him.
Chris says him and is now
Yeah, I can hear.
shaking. She's terrified. What did
She's
you do?
shaking.
I'm not shaking. Oh, my backpack's on all.
What's up, Chris?
Say greetings to Tom.
Say greetings to Tomu.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
How's it going,
Don't say
Tomu?
greetings to Chris. Don't give her my greeting.
You could give her someone else's greetings.
Yeah.
Tommy
give
says
her
heck
Kate's
off.
Greetings.
She makes a like a deflated tire sound.
I can hear all of this.
I can't find it.
How are you, Tommy?
I'm alright. How are you?
Okay, I'm thinking the terrarium might just be Monday. How does that feel to you?
It's feeling soft.
Soft.
Yeah, it's feeling soft.
Do you consider yourself a soft boy?
Quite. Yeah.
What is
Yeah.
a soft boy? It's not good or it is good.
Just
You're a soft boy, I'd say.
permanently flaccid.
That's not
No, what?
that's not good.
It
A
could be.
soft boy is like a
It's somebody that's not like a hard.
It's not a hard man,
yeah.
yeah.
It's yeah.
Only
You're
Zoomers
We're not
soft
saying
boys.
boy.
No, you're a soft
don't
boy,
say-
Willen.
Am I soft?
You're definitely a soft boy.
Can we change like boy to like dude or something? 'Cause
Soft
it feels
man.
really weird.
Like
Yeah,
a
it feels really
soft
weird, yeah.
man.
A
That's
squishy
better,
grown
that's better.
man.
It's more.
Fat and sensitive. No, just none of those. Soft is just like
No,
someone
soft
who
is
can't
it just been. Yeah, you just
put
kind
their
of
foot
like.
down.
Yeah, he doesn't have a foot to put down.
Ooh.
Doesn't have a
Has
leg
no
to
feet,
stand on.
It's not.
Do you have a leg to stand on one?
I have two,
Just one.
actually.
Yeah. You stand on two legs. Alright.
I stand on
Don't need to
someone's legs. Critch keeps saying owl though. I don't know why.
I'm always soft around the lads.
Oh, wait, what?
It's impossible to be hard around the
Lure
lads.
him away.
Are you one of the lads?
Are you one of the boys?
It depends on who the
Don't know,
lads are, I think.
lads.
Are you a complete lad?
If you were back at
Absolutely.
Woo Lad,
Are you a full
are you one of
package?
the lads?
A soft bloke.
I'd say I am probably the lad.
You the lad, the only lad.
I am the lad to be had.
Soft lads sounds like a website that you delete from your history.
Softlads.com.
Thoughts on this? Soft lads with an S.
Softlads.com.
Yeah, thoughts on that?
Yeah, well, you know, soft boy sounds like a prison sentence,
Soft
so
boy.
there you go.
Oh, he shot at the same time.
Yikes. Chat, can we get more questions aimed at Tomu answered by not Tomu?
Hey, chat, can you ask Tomu questions that Cake can answer?
Hell yeah, this is a combo I want.
Cake, how's your job?
I think he's
Good.
pregnant with 3
I'm
children
very
now.
exhausted. Oh, yeah, I did get pregnant, but
You did.
I'm very exhausted. I'm a very tired man.
You're very exotic. It's pretty
Very-
exotic.
No, I'm happy though. I'm enjoying it. It's nice
You
to
are-
work. I'm gonna be
you are
making
sounding
more
like a
money than
pregnant
I
woman.
usually am.
Cake, when are you going to buy the Pokemon Sword and Shield DLC?
Why would
The DLC.
Mm.
I need the game first.
Do you not? No, you don't need the
I've been using
game.
my Switch lately, to be honest.
Well, how are you turning the light on?
I feel like I'm not in the mood. You know.
You just like the darkness.
If this had been old Cake, I would have screamed into the microphone right then and then.
How about
Now
new
I'm just
Cake,
gonna
adult
sigh at
Cake,
you.
just sighs and then goes out to spend
It's
like
'cause
money on
it's-
takeout?
I spent. I did buy a pizza the other day because I was too tired to cook.
The pizza that bottom, am I right?
That's classic. Now it's just like I spent all day with children, and then now I'm here, and it's like
You are a
this guy
pregnant
keeps
woman. man.
making like jokes about me being pregnant, and it's just
There's a 5.8 out of
It's like
10
nothing's
film
changed.
from 2015 called Soft Lad. Ooh, Alpen.
Can we get Tomo questions, please? Ask Tomo questions, chat. You can do it.
Nobody wants Nobody wants to ask me questions.
Chat, what do you want to know about Tomu?
There's nothing to know about Tomo. He's like an NPC.
I'm an
What's your
no,
AI?
I don't want to like. I'd rather be an enigma than an NPC. That sounds mysterious. Cool.
Hey, Tommy.
And
An
then
NPC
Hey,
sounds
you
like
can like
something
go read his
explore
like.
hey,
quotes on it.
hey, hey,
Just
hey,
leave
hey,
the NPC in the tree and never talk
Hey.
to them.
hey, hey,
A,
hey. I'm skipping his dialogue.
B.
But
Can we to download the mod unless you kill? Like,
Tomu,
no.
can we download
Please
the
return
mod
tomorrow, or what?
that gives Cake a funny hat, even in like the weird cutscenes that are difficult?
You're a difficult cutscene.
Well, there you go. You've got one from Waste Cake Tartars.
Do you get to the Cloud District?
Would you like a piece of pie? No, I'd like a piece
He
of
answered
that
the
ass.
question himself, didn't he?
Well, he is Nazim, so
We can
Hey,
we can
Cake,
think about this logically.
what are you
Yeah.
selling those glasses for? I'd like to buy them.
Glass.
wait.
Let's think
Don't
about this.
answer that question.
Have you ever lactated another man? Have you ever found a man who was able to lactate?
Every man can lactate.
No.
so
Yeah,
it's
they
very
can.
Possible.
You actually
Yeah.
can. You legitimately can, Cake.
It's genuinely possible.
It's genuinely
You
possible.
You can.
You legitimately
you-
can. You just need
you
to
can,
stimulate
but
them.
Yeah, if you keep doing it,
How do I
like, you keep
stimulate?
trying to.
Also, if you get very, very hungry, male hormones get really, really screwy and weird stuff
Yeah.
happens. Like if you don't eat for like a
Or-
month.
Are you telling me you don't always stimulate your?
I mean, obviously.
No.
What do you put on your cereal? How do you lactate? Is this like a wiki how argument?
I hate this.
It's just a thing you can do.
Why
This,
does-
I'm very interested in this Cloud District thing.
So-
District wants to be a real thing. Would Tomu be able to live there?
no, Tommy's
what
afraid
would
of
the-
heights.
The Cloud District be in?
I am
UK?
actually afraid of heights. So
He would not want to
like
live
the
somewhere
It's
so
like
high.
Oxford.
I get really bad vertigo. No, the Cloud District would be like the Mile High Club.
Is that where you
I-
have intercourse on an aeroplane?
It's not just kind of sad though.
No, it's what? Why'd it
It's
be
like,
sad?
oh, like you're like in a point in your life where the only excitement you can.
Or
get
you're in a
is
point of your
in a
life
plane.
where the excitement involves that, and that's one of the many excitements.
You don't know what's going on that plane, Kate.
I hate it. I don't like that. I don't want to be like. The
I think I have an
fear of
idea.
I don't think that's a turn on.
Some people do.
I don't.
It's like a pretty popular genre, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're wrong and they're stupid.
That's true, though. You are right. You really owned them. Can I subscribe to your YouTube channel where you talk about this all day?
Let's make a podcast. Talk about lactation and the Mile High Club.
You mean let's do a TF2 stream?
That's just an average weekend of mine.
Tom, how many hours have you gotten TF2 and what's your most played class? His most played class is...
I think Tomu has more hours than me.
Is it Soldier?
It's probably Soldier,
Yeah,
isn't it?
Soldier. Yeah.
And he has
Soldier with 2 hours.
6,000 hours in the game.
6,000.
Holy shit.
Do I actually have more than all of you?
I don't know.
Yeah, you
I
do
might-
one because you play the game.
No, I
I
don't.
was just wondering, I might close 6,000. Is that close?
I don't
Yeah,
like
it's
this.
like-
This isn't a competition I wanted to win.
How did I know? 6,800. Well, it's closer to 7,000 then. Well,
I played sixes yesterday.
Why?
yikes.
Because Anathan put together like the old sixes team.
I'm not on it
Seven,
though.
right?
Times 2.
No, you're not. You weren't on it ever. Actually, you might have been at some point.
I think I was on whatever.
Classic Wallen not being on the team once again. Let's get
But
him.
I'm subbing because obviously my internet is poo-poo. Because I was going to play and I was going to be the Roma, and I was going to have fun. But instead I
was
subbed
subbing?
last night as Demo Man. And I'll tell you,
Funny class.
Outemu is an alternate type of switch, right? Like not
There's-
Cherry MX.
at the 15-minute mark on the first map, I had 4 kills and 17 deaths. So, but at the end of the map, I had 22 kills and 20 deaths, and I had 8 med picks. I had the most med picks.
Were you playing Roma as Demo Man?
As basically, no, I was just like shooting rollers, and eventually my team would do enough damage that the medic would walk over one of my rollers and he would die. And
Oh,
got
hey, friend.
there.
Clip it?
Clean.
Oh.
But yeah, we won. We actually won a map, and we lost. But they were French, so you know, all French players are cheating.
And speak French as well.
And they do, yeah, they do speak French. And
I
they
hate
play
when they
French
do that,
servers.
I bet Zali doesn't speak French though. I think he's lying. I asked him
They play on
bonjour
French.
the other day and he yelled at me.
They
They
play
just
on
do that. That's what French people do, right?
They do like
they play
yelling.
on French servers when we have 2 Finnish players, and they refuse to change. So it was also very epic.
In a scrim.
Yeah, because it's not like a proper tier; it's just a scrim
Oh.
team that we are. So
Tomo's the best demo player active. You're the only demo player active.
probably.
How many demo men do you know, Tommy?
0.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
He was just warming up.
But yeah. Also, the enemy team had like a really obvious advantage that their demo man could roll out before their own medic, and that was, you know, I would say that's overpowered in 6.
Really?
Your demo man rolls faster than your own medic.
The demo man needs to walk to mid just to really get his limbs going.
I jump to mid, just badly.
Just holding space.
I just go backwards sometimes, or I hit the ceiling. And
The
I
skill
arrive at,
ceiling
like,
of demo man.
Yeah, exactly. I hit the skill ceiling and I arrive at 40 health. But you know, it was reasonable. It was still like we were playing low, so it was like it was.
Is
acceptable.
low below or above open?
Above.
Lows is above open. But, like,
So
open
low is like
not-
div 4?
No, div 5.
Oh, open is
5.
like that bad.
Yeah, the open's div 6.
Huh.
Open's div 6, just like everyone knew. You can't have like an experienced player in open at open.
I swear I only played open.
But yeah, because we've got like Anathan playing Soldier, so I mean he's the only active player on our team, on the team. But like we have him on Soldier.
You know, the like frosty Mario 64 theme on the level with the penguins goes really well with the pyro walking. He like squishily walks, it's quite funny. Please don't trick stab me. Where he be going though? Well, I'll just walk away. Unless... Thanks, brother.
Bonk.
Oh, he's over there.
What's it like playing your main class in a pub with him? Why are you try harding?
I wasn't really thinking about it, honestly. I was kind of just playing mindlessly. It's pretty fun. The revolver's really strong.
God, I'm tired and it's fucking 20 minutes past 10. Cool.
I used the revolver before it was cool.
I always use the
I only
revolver.
use hipster weapons.
You're like the worst person I know.
Yeah. Yep. Same.
I just want you to know, yeah?
That's fine.
I don't know what happened. I got like vapor in my throat or something. I started coughing.
Actually, that's not true.
Sorry about that.
I know TK.
I know TK
But
too.
do you really know him? Do you know what's beneath the surface?
Skin.
A lot of it.
What? Why has he got skin beneath his surface? Which
He's
is
got
showing
backups.
Skin? Okay. I would have thought at least he's got like, you know, spooky bones.
He just keep us talking about like, I don't know, like anime waifus.
Anime
Does it?
waifus?
It's a classic
Where?
anime move.
He just loves them. Those anime waifus.
I love anime waifus. Where can I get some?
I don't know. Ask him. You know, you need the secret password.
Is it 42?
No, are you
Right,
a
that's the
child?
meaning of life.
Yeah,
Classic.
yeah. That's a
Throwback
reference. That's a reference to Cool Mountain from Mario 64, right?
Donkey Kong Mountain?
That's what the penguin says, and then you throw it off the edge and it goes. You like that?
You're a terrible person.
No, I'm not.
That means you're going to hell.
So, your hell, your version of hell is like, you know, fire and
Even
stuff.
worse.
I think that's nicer than being
No,
cold.
His hell's nice because he's Danish.
Oh, the Danish hell is
his
like
hell-
it's like
His
fighting.
hell's like England. It's just England.
It's just a bit cold. It's a little chilly.
Do hate England.
It's a little chilly, and the only jumpers around are a bit too thin. What a hellish existence that would be.
No hellish experience.
Hellish
What kind of
existence.
Jumper do you like, Cake? Do you like a thick knit jumper? or
He
do you
likes
like
my
more
jumper.
I
A
think
thin teacher jumper.
the thick knit looks best,
I agree.
but like for maximum.
Stop
comfort,
moving a
I'm
bit,
more
Donut.
of a- I'm more of like a no jumper, more of a like sweatshirt kind of person.
Okay, yeah, I get you.
Sweatshirts
I
are
like
super
sweatshirts.
comfortable. But,
Sweatshop jumper. So you like a nice Nike or something?
I mean, I'm just wearing like an H&M one right now. It costs like 10 quid. It's
It
very
co-
cheap.
It costs like 2 children to make.
They're like so cheap. And
How many
they're
fingers
honestly
did you find
not
in
that
it?
low
What, like,
quality.
traces of
It's very
blood?
good. I feel like I'm having a conversation with myself and I'm not enjoying it.
Okay, Cake. What is the best Sims 1 plant?
The cow one, right? That's the eating cow plant.
Correct.
Yeah,
the
sure.
lawn.
He's pretty epic. I keep looking on Steam if Sims is on sale, but it never is.
Sims 1 and 2 are freeware. You can just download them.
Yeah, but I don't want to play the old ones. It's like you think they're really good and then you play them and realize.
I really enjoyed The Sims 1, and I was enjoying The Sims 2 until it crashed every 25 minutes.
Yeah, then I don't want to play it. That's like not playing a game. That's
Sims 1 was actually really, really addictive, honestly.
just like crack cocaine, right?
Yeah, but crack's
Not
good
doing
for
my
you.
stuff.
It at least gets you more productive, yeah. What if you're like a restaurant worker in France, in like a kitchen? They get...
I'm not.
Don't they all take
Neither,
cocaine?
I'm never gonna be.
That's how they like perfectly pastoir their morel
You
mushrooms.
passed a while,
Pastoir isn't even a word, I think. It just sounds sort of French.
right? Yeah, wow.
Sims 3 is the best. Does Sims 3 have a llama?
14 again.
Yeah, I've decided to play that.
Is that the
Still
MMO?
playing. Yeah.
What about us playing RuneScape?
Well, you'll never play it on your own, so I don't want to play.
Arcade and Tumble playing too,
Oh.
no, we're not.
I was
None of us
playing it
plays
on
it.
my own though.
Yeah, but you wouldn't stream it on your. And that's what I wanted. I wanted the content. I didn't want you. I wanted the content.
Oh.
You know?
Well,
guess so.
dang nabbit, huh?
How about Danganronpa?
You can play 3.
Yeah, I want to. Apparently I need to play the first-person shooter as well.
The third person.
Oh, the girls.
Ultimate Despair Girls. Ultra Despair Girls.
Ultra Despair. I relate.
Ultra Despair Girls and Panzer.
Ooh.
And Panzer.
And Panzer. And Panzer?
Girls und
I thought it was in.
Panzer. Because Panzer's Chank German, isn't it?
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, it's a German tank.
Oops.
Classic. Bab.
Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba.
Yeah,
Ba-da-ba.
when's the next esports game, Warren? When are you gonna play Valorant?
Well, this week we're playing C++
Guys,
programming.
That's not any sport.
I even saw you say you quite enjoyed League, but you're never gonna play it again. And then I was
Yeah.
like, guess I'm never participating in another one.
Yeah, I don't really want to play League. I enjoyed it, but nah.
You probably enjoyed the company more than the
I
game.
think I like the company, yeah. And the game was better than expected.
Because I'm never coming back.
Thank you. Panzer something what? It's a type of underpant, I believe. Today is Wednesday.
Okay.
Girls und Underpanzer.
Hell yeah, brother. Can I get a wool hat?
Can I get a respect?
Why am I
women,
bleeding?
Please.
No.
No.
You can get a respect women. Thank you.
Man.
Thank you. Please and thank you. Get the combo.
Oh, I thought that was gonna work. Ah. Boom.
Chat, can you like?
Check, can you post a wool hee hee? Like just one or two, please. You can do
No,
it.
don't do that, chat.
Every time I'm in the kill feed, I see someone else falling off the map, and I don't know why. What are you doing?
I think he just wants to be in the tree. I think he's like, I've got the spot now.
Wool hee hee
No one
only,
will
mate.
notice me.
Woo-hee-hee, woo-hee-hee, woo-hee-hee,
Wool hee hee.
woo-hee-hee.
What's up, Crisp Tonestar?
I'm saying woo-hee-hee.
She's saying wool hee hee. Wool How about whoa ooh hoo?
Every time I
Ooh,
look at
ee,
the
ooh,
table, I
ah.
see the empty
Ting tang walla walla bing
It
bang.
makes me sad.
Alright.
You sad, Chris?
Do you
Is it
know
because
what
you're
I
not
said?
posting a wool hee hee in
I
chat?
said every time I look at the table and see the empty cookie container. it makes
Well, just make more cookies, lol, forehead. Do you want me to make a rhubarb crumble?
me happy. Woo-hee-hee.
Can you make me one?
You make me one.
Yeah. Let's see why
Make
not.
me
One.
two.
Alright, if Kay's saying 2, I'd like at least 3.
Well, then I need 4.
Hello.
I need more than him.
Why? You put on weight,
'Cause
I
I'm-
don't.
I'm
Yo, that's
weak.
a lot of dogs in chat.
I deserve it, and you don't.
Yeah, but you'll put on weight.
Wow,
Whoa.
that's not cool.
I can just consume.
I'm sorry, but I didn't laugh or subscribe to that, Tommy.
Well, I've disabled your remotes only mode.
Well, I've disabled you, bud.
Broken both of
Fat
his
hit in
legs.
the neck.
Hey, Kate, do you think I
I'd
should
flip
shave
it
my
out for you,
forehead? Do you think I should shave an arrow into my head and so people think
I
I'm the
think you should
avatar
go
and
like
hire me?
Avatar, right?
Yeah.
I think you should go bald one.
Tommy,
You should.
another kill feed, another guy falling off the map. It's like
There's two
magic.
people falling off the map.
Yeah, it's like a double whammy.
I've come to realize you should probably enjoy your hair before it naturally just falls out your skull, right?
No, do what you want
No?
with it.
Well-
Enjoy your hair could involve shaving it.
What if I shave it and then it just falls out and I'll never have my hair again and I've wasted my last chance of having hair?
Well, then you best get used to being bald. You know.
Yeah, then I'll just enjoy my hair while it's still in my skull.
I think you should post a wool hee hee in chat. Oh, it's cycled
What?
back to It's a Me
I
Mario.
don't think I will.
Tommy, what
Where's the
music do
next
you want me to
pandemics?
listen to?
I don't know.
Tommy's favorite music playlist. Best of Thomas
Listen-
friends and sons. Best pop songs
Listen-
of all time. I'm gonna put on
Listen to something that won't get you striked.
Minecraft Volume Alpha playlist because we listened to it at the start of the stream,
Can
but
we
now
not
it's
just listen to that one song you really like and only that one?
which one?
Oh, Bad Apple on 24/7.
Do 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 do
It's just like the
do
running
do
theme
do.
from like that old like show.
Bad Apple.
No. The Benny Hills theme.
Do 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 What would your theme song be, Cake? And why would it be the Infinite
Just
Stairs
be
from
the-
Mario
just-
64? Ba 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 ba
The
ba ba
Wii
ba
song,
ba ba
though.
ba 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 ba. No wait, that's not the Wii song. Boom boo 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 Boom, boom, boom.
Every time you spawn, you always aim at the bird.
Yeah, it's really hard not to. It moves like a soldier. Do be do be do boop boo do boop 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 boop. Do do do. Boo do boo do boo do. Bom bom.
Can we call this video Woolen Passes Third Stroke? What's that? Was it the golf game? 8 strokes? I just love that so much.
8 strokes.
You did it! You only had 8 strokes.
I don't remember that.
You don't?
No.
Oh, I found it pretty funny.
It sounds lewd.
Oh,
that sounds pretty fun.
finished in 8 strokes.
Moku's
yeah.
theme. Do 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 do
Classic
do
Woolens.
do do. Hey, I'm listening to Minecraft now. Hey, Cake, I bought Minecraft for my phone.
Yeah, I had your stream on and I was deciding whether or not I wanted to talk to you.
Well, hey, Cake. I was talking compliments behind your back, but I guess now I'll turn those into insults, just so you don't think I'm buttering you up.
You weren't saying anything about me.
No, I
You
wasn't.
Just leave the butter to the cooking.
Be weird to talk about you behind your back.
Would it?
Yeah.
I talk about you behind your back all the time.
No, you don't. What would you have to say about me?
I mean, I wouldn't tell you this, because then it's not behind your back anymore.
Damn. No, I'm curious.
Yeah,
Do you
you
put
won't
butter on your cake? I put butter on anything that I can. What you should say is, do you not put butter on something?
Your dick?
As if I would give that opportunity up.
Oh, you got me.
And what, is that a treat for yourself or for?
No, myself.
Okay.
Makes it easier to wee.
You're flexible. Okay, right. I was gonna say you must be really flexible.
Yeah. It's from all
Oh,
that,
fair enough.
all the yoga I do, all the downwards dogs and the trees and the I speak for
You're
them.
What's dogs?
You're like Jack Black. Super flexible.
Cake
but
doesn't
shouldn't
have
be.
anyone to talk
Tenacious D's
about
pretty cool.
Woolen to. I do. I played through Terraria multiple times with Tamu already.
And me.
Yeah.
We just keep
No,
talking about
you weren't there.
Woolen.
Yeah,
What
that's
would
all
you
we talk
say?
about, actually.
I wouldn't tell you. Come on.
I'm curious now.
What?
I forget
Well, I'll
other
tell you
people
what,
know I
I said-
exist.
I said, wouldn't this be just like an awful experience if William was here? And then Cake was like, maybe. So, you know, there you go. You got like a compliment from Cake there.
So you did play Terraria behind my back.
We've
Now
been
the
telling
sad Minecraft music's playing.
you- We've been telling you this the entire
Ba
time.
ba 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 ba.
It's like as soon as you asked, I like intentionally went out of my way to just play it without you. Multiple times. With everyone I knew.
That just sounds like devious, like lewd
Like
almost.
deviant art. Yeah?
DeviantArt. Apparently they redesigned it. Thoughts on this?
Sure, but yeah,
What,
cool.
since 2007?
Yeah. Well, I know this because
Yeah, they
Moywall
have.
on Twitter says that they redesigned it and they're like, don't know what to do about it.
They were so horny.
DeviantArt is pretty horny, yeah. I'd rather die than have to walk all the way to that health back and back up again, honestly. It's
Just
so
kill
far
them,
away.
then.
No, I just let the pirate shoot me.
Don't give them the satisfaction. You'll be getting clipped.
I killed.
That'll be an epic kill.
Wow.
Yeah, but then maybe people will look at the clip and then follow me, you know? They'll be like, man, that streamer's cool. Minecraft Methinks, but you're
Someone
11
needs to
again and it's
run.
late at night and your parents are sleeping. How you weren't 11 when Minecraft came out? Actual human child. Being 11 in 2011? No, thank
Isn't the
you.
game 10 years old? You
Being
were 11.
13 in 2011. Wait, how old was I in 2011?
Ah.
13? Wait, 14.
Oh, man.
Wait, Minecraft didn't come out in 2011.
I played it in 2011.
Yeah, but it came out before that.
Like 2009.
Surely. I can't do maths. Right
Okay,
now.
I was.
Are you again?
I would have been 17.
Wait, how old was I in 2011? 11 plus 2, I was 13. Yes, that's right, isn't it? 13 years old.
Well, you were not very old when Minecraft came out.
Yeah, no, I'm right.
Yeah,
I've just,
it must have been earlier, don't I think.
I was 11
I think I
during
played it when I was like,
pre-dev.
15. So I think I played it in.
Why? I hit
No,
random.
I played the beta.
The cave game test was 2009. Official release was not 2009. Official release was when they got rid of sound effects. Wait, does that mean like 99% of Minecraft players don't know like the Steve hit sound effect? And they just know like when you walk into a cactus, instead of him going like oh over and over again, they just hear like
I hate how.
and they hear like a crunchy sound where they like fall onto the floor. Oh, Marame Pop, hell yeah, brother. It was not alpha yet in 2009. 1.0 was up 2011.
Oh, no, I
alpha
played, yeah,
2009. I got the
I
game
played
during
in
beta.
2011.
Someone made Outset Island in Minecraft, and I was like, I guess I'll finally buy it. Old TNT sound was the best. Did they change TNT? I don't know if I've made TNT in like 10 years, I'll be honest. Because I always used to make them and then not know what to do with them. So
I
I,
didn't want to waste them because they were kind of hard to get.
yeah, you had to kill like 5 creepers, like plus, because sometimes they wouldn't drop anything.
Oh man.
I have a strong memory of like the glacier seed. Under that, like there was like a big area that was very dark, and there was always creepers in there. No, it was like an above ground.
Big area that was very dark.
It was above ground. There was like a massive
I
overhang.
was about to say, is it the entirety of the underground? Like,
No, it was above ground. It was like a massive section that was shaded. Do you not remember the glacier seed?
I didn't do seeds. I just played the game, I think.
Yeah,
I think I played the glacier seed like multiple times.
I wasn't really into gardening.
They went to a drink. Gardening? Oh,
Just
this is a
hate
different
you
map.
So much.
That's not.
You
cool.
exhaled.
I exhale every
There
like
was, like,
half
I
a
think it was
second.
sigh. It was like a sigh moment.
I don't think it was. There was like a laugh, but then you were trying to suppress it because you didn't want to give me the satisfaction. That
Oh,
I made you
nice.
Smile.
I'm gonna suppress you, bud.
I kind of hoped any of those
Please.
bullets would hit. Wool ho
I
ho.
already suppressed myself.
You miss when Minecraft didn't have hunger and Steak killed 4 hearts flat. You know what I miss?
Just
I
play
miss-
the old game, then.
I miss like opening the game and having to press F a bunch so I get a good frame rate because I was playing it on a laptop. Oh. Maybe I should play a different class. My eyes are like glazing over. Like I'm not looking at the game. I'm just kind of assuming it plays itself. And it doesn't work when there's only 4 other people in the server and they're all staring at the screen. Chat, do you want to join the server? We're playing community map.
No thanks.
You don't have to.
Nah, I'm fine.
Maybe I'll play like pubs. I really want to. In my head, I want to play Hoodoo right now. I'm like thinking of a really particular part of Hoodoo, and I want to be there in like a
Every time
Valve pub.
I've launched into a pub to play Badwater only because that's my playlist. It's just Badwater. Meadows is always there.
Meadows only plays Badwater.
Yeah,
I
he
love
never
Meadows.
stops, does he?
Yeah. Because basically playing an aim trainer yesterday.
Why?
Because the enemy team were just walking out of spawn and just dying to him, just repeatedly, and he had like a
Few models
28 kill streak or something. Came in. I was like, oh, Meadows is still pretty good.
He does have like 8,000 hours on Sniper.
I know.
I don't know. I'm making that up. I don't know Meadows
I
very
mean,
well.
I'd assume he does because like he played TF2 before I played. Like he played on the same server that I played on before I even got into comp. Like, he
I'm
played
playing
on
like
the
no
UK
scope
man
only
server.
Sniper. UK man down.
Yeah, they had a Badwater only server.
I didn't play Badwater early because payload really stressed me out. The idea of pushing where other people like have to like be able to shoot you because you're on like a payload just really stressed me out, and I was like, why would you ever play this?
The first map I played was Koth Badlands, and I just played Spy on it all the time. It was alright. And then I moved to Badwater, and I was like, dude, Badwater's pretty good. It's better than Koth Badlands, just about. So
We could be playing Minecraft right now. Remember when Minecraft was 3 megabytes rather than 300? Imagine knowing what a file size was, being like a teenager and like caring. Get out of here. Is it our draw view models? What happened to like my my like view model mod? Because it never used to break. It always used to be really good.
it's because you changed a lot of stuff with your game.
Yeah, I got like the master config thing. I kind of want to change back. The view model mod thing's actually really annoying. It might be more annoying than the frame rate change. It's either mastercom or it's the
If you change back, you don't get the
model
superior
thing.
scat again.
I don't want the super scattergun though.
I do.
Unless where do they come
I
from?
do. Always have.
Sniper with like no shots, no scopes only is kind of fun. It's actually like really quite fun. It's like playing Revolver Spy, but your gun does full damage at all ranges. You know what I mean?
No.
No
Like
clue.
it does 50 damage, and like it doesn't have bullet spread on it for some reason. Been breaking for you a lot too. Ah, donut. It took about 3 seconds to go from launching the launcher to launching the game.
Yeah.
Feed the Beast exists. We played Feed the Beast on stream like last year, didn't we?
Don't feed beast.
Feed the Beast
Yeah,
sounds
I
like
hate
throwing money into like a corporate machine. Why? Was it because it took like 2 hours to reload if it crashed?
Yeah, it took 6 days for me to launch the client, to then play the client, which was very laggy. Like in the game, like the FPS was dog shit. And then what was it? That was the one. Was that the one with the factories and the other people that played?
Yeah.
And then they just built.
That's like modded Minecraft to me though, is all the factories and stuff. Except for like there's like random people that joined and like lagged out the server because they wanted to have like super efficient
Ow.
money machines. I still don't get the appeal of, like, who cares? It's a single player server basically, you know?
I don't know. I don't like factories.
I didn't appreciate them like running the server
mods.
overnight.
Mods suck. Mods like little mods.
played
but,
Tech
like,
It Classic,
little
yeah.
cool.
It was cool though because I could there was like a mini blocks mod, so you could have teeny tiny
Yeah,
little
that was
blocks.
the one I really liked that.
I made like a
So
cool
they
bridge.
let you be like creative
Without,
about,
like, breaking
building
the game.
things.
But
I
then
don't
it's
like
no
factories.
longer Minecraft.
Yes.
No.
Honestly, why play Minecraft? Why not just play Craft Mine? You know?
Why not play Terraria with your friends?
Oh, that would be funny.
Hell yeah.
Tiny blocks for red power. I think so. I like the world generation though. They add like volcanoes and stuff. World generation overhauls are cool. I've seen like a few. I haven't played them, but on like Reddit and stuff, I've seen ones that add like really interesting looking worlds or like different generation. That might be like fun to mod in. Like the base game, but the world looks different. You know?
Well,
That'd be
then
cool.
I'll let you. I'll play every time you want. Terraria anytime if you can tell me what the set bonus of Mithril armor is.
In what game?
In mithril armor. I
Terraria.
feel like I should know
Yeah.
that. Is that the one that isn't tungsten? Because you always go for tungsten because it lets you like dodge a bullet.
Mithril tungsten. Do you mean titanium?
Oh, I'm thinking of titanium. Yeah. I have no idea what the mithril set is. I'm gonna like
Yeah, I
guess
don't know either.
and say it's like something boring, like 20% more defense or something.
You know, I'll check it right now because I don't know either.
Because if it's boring, surely it is just something like. Oh, I hate that. 12. Oh, Cake. It's 17% reduced mana usage, 5% increased melee critical crit chance, and 20% chance not to consume ammo. It has 20% chance not to consume ammo. Oh no, that'll be the.
Is this not the helmets?
That'll be the helmets. Yeah, that'll be the sniper helmet. Donut, did you just headshot me? You're banned. Ban him from the server. You cannot right click.
Oh, it has a different set bonus depending on what. I
Hat you wear. Oh, the entire set bonus changes.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Interesting. It's because I never craft the second tier. I always go straight from the first tier to the like titanium or adamantite because like the game's just too easy. To be honest.
Wow.
Easy for you,
So that sounds like you're gloating.
game though.
What?
It's a
I
game.
mean, it's pointless. The buff is so small. Like I actually don't believe there's any reason to waste the time if you know what you're doing. Even if you don't know what you're doing, I don't think. Like if that's how close you are to beating a boss or like losing to a boss, that like the 6 defenses what kills you, it's pretty. You probably have other things to work on.
Just don't get hit.
Oh, hello. Oh, hello, Essentials TF. / who's in charge of Essentials right now? Thank you very much for the raid. How's it going? Hello. I want to say how was your stream? How was presumably your cast? Hello. Did I do get banned? Did I do get banned?
No.
No, I was joking. I swear your sniper rifle shoots faster. It's because you're using a reskin. Everyone knows the stock weapons are like 1% better than the reskins.
Heck yeah.
It was pretty good. Hell yeah. Hey, Arch. Did I say Arch? Is it Arch or Arc?
Fuck.
Arc Rhythm.
Okay.
Arc Rhythm sounds like a Step Mania clone that someone wrote in like C and like machine
You
code
sound
and
like
runs
a
perfectly.
Stepmania clone.
No, I don't. A very weird rhythm game. A woolen sleevelet.
The game. My body's making noises at me.
Your body.
You got it right
It's
the
like
first time.
Toto.
Hey man. Hey,
Is
hey,
it
hey, hey.
barking at you?
It's
What was
squeaking.
going on? Were you doing sixes? Presumably. Do Essentials do Highlander as well? What do Essentials do? There you go. Shout.
They do the
Essential things,
essentials.
They do only the Essentials though.
Ah.
Classic.
They
You
sell
went
like
for the same
pasta
joke
that's
there,
pretty
Jake.
cheap. Cheap but
Guess
pretty
it's
good.
not as funny then, is it? Shame.
Bonk. 6v6 mid. Oh. How was it? Was it a balanced, enjoyable game? Or was there one player on it that played Prem and out-DM'd everyone? Because that sounds like mid. Hey, hey.
God, I'm tired.
I'm really tired as well.
Wake up,
Huh?
A wall booby.
Huh?
wake up,
Yeah, you're asleep.
wake up, Cake.
I've been asleep for 7 years.
You've been asleep for 4.3 years.
That's
Sweet.
quite specific.
Yeah.
Alright.
It makes it more believable, doesn't it?
I don't know, does it?
I'm gonna just use the
I don't
SMG
think
now.
anyone who wants to die describes it in point something years.
Well, you can call them
Uh,
coins if you don't want to call them points. People have joined the server who are using actual guns now, and I don't know what to do about it. Meaning's tired, but you're going to bed in like 5 hours. No, I've been going to bed at a pretty normal time lately. Like midnight.
1 a.m.
1 a.m.,
Oh, 1
midnight.
a.m.
That's relatively normal.
Right. That's not relatively normal.
I wake up at 9 though. 1 a.m. is pretty normal. 9 a.m.
I don't know. I wake up at 8:30. I wake
People
up
in the
early.
server are aggressive. Oh. Maybe I'll just play pubs for like 20 minutes. That way the people won't shoot me. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
I'll just be able to walk around like an idiot. The pizza is aggressive. Is that a reference to Jimmy Neutron's Family Happy Hour?
I watched the other one.
The other one?
Hang on. Are you gonna finish that croissant?
Are you going to finish that croissant? Have you heard the all foreign languages version of that? Where it goes through all the various
No.
dubs of him asking
Honestly, I
if
didn't
you've
even
eaten
know
that
it
croissant.
existed as a meme until the other day.
It's a good meme. I quite
Is
like
it?
croissants. Yeah, it's
I mean, I like croissants too, but
it's a
I
kid
don't know if I like
asking about delicious croissants. Change the IP command.
I'm not
yeah.
overly keen on them.
Really?
yeah, Ta-
Oh yeah, you don't
I
like
have to
butter, do
agree
you?
with Tamu.
No, I don't have butter.
Well, that's the issue.
Like, I like croissants that, like, if I put, like, cheese and ham in, that's quite nice. Or, like, just jam.
Ooh,
But
cheese and ham while he just jams.
Are you jamming, RM?
are you writing a song?
Yeah.
What sort of songs do you like, Tommy? Do you like?
None.
Cheese and ham.
Oh, this is captured the flag sawmill. Didn't know this map still existed.
Sawmill. Sawmill.
This is the cool one with
saw-
like an underground section.
Sawmill.
Gotta move that gear up.
Bonk.
I haven't played CTF sawmill in like 8 years.
I have to kill the tainted ghoul now.
Excuse me?
I didn't realize Tamu was in Terraria.
Is that a Terraria thing?
Yeah, the tainted ghoul. Tamu in Terraria. Very classic.
Is Tommy a Terraria creature?
He's a creature for sure.
Creature comforts?
I like to think that, you know, I do at least, you know, at the very least I qualify as a creature.
Oh, Smelly XD. Thank you for the subscription. Hello.
Not the highest standards you hold yourself to.
Yeah,
Thank
well,
you.
that's what you get with low self-esteem, Cake.
Hell yeah.
Self-esteem. I don't know. I'm too tired to like think of anything remotely.
What
Related.
rhymes with the steam?
I couldn't think of anything. Big beam. Self-esteem
beam,
or
Beam.
oh, it's big beam.
Beam.
Self
Beam.
beam. I don't know. There's 10 minutes left. Tommy was a plant.
I could be.
Spy is sapping my dispenser. Why would you do that? Extremely rude.
I just want to point out for those people who just joined from Essentials, if anyone's still here, Wolven hasn't actually been talking much for the last
Yeah, I've been basically off like
all
talking.
this time, and now that you guys are here, he's trying to like comment on what's happening.
Yeah, I'm doing
He's
like
trying to be a
gameplay
quirky
commentary.
and funny streamer.
I'm very quirky and funny. Have you seen my hair? It goes a bit off to the side like that. No, I'm quite a tired boy as well. I don't want to play snipe. Oh, I can play snipe pressure. It's okay. Unless something about the Minecraft soundtrack makes me really tired. You know what I mean? It's like cozy and
Something about life.
Why is my view model on for sniper? But it wasn't for engineer. Like it breaks for some classes, but not all of them? Question mark. I'm about to die to like a spy, aren't I? Or it's cool? Okay.
It's cool.
Guess it's cool. Let Willen try his best. I'm trying my best. Am I trying my best? I'm trying like a minimum, you know? Like some level of bare minimum. I'll try and find a new server maybe.
You should play on Badwater.
I'm just leaving it on random so we can find a game and not have to wait 3 or 4 years.
It takes me like 2 minutes.
Yeah? Well, that's 20% of the reigning stream.
Yes, it's perfect for you.
I guess.
Got him.
But then I'd want to actually play Badwater to finish it, you know?
Would you?
Nah, I'd leave. Would I? Do I not have an
you?
atomizer? Oh, I do. There it is. Will he
you-
only mode?
Are
Hell
you an
yeah.
atomizer?
Could be.
Something is being atomized for sure.
What a strange
I'll
thing
be
to
this.
say.
Woohoo.
Oh, I like Gorge. AD Gorge. Attack, defend. I could play Spy for like 8 minutes. That would appease.
Would it appease the gods?
Yeah, my revolver isn't even
I'm not
showing.
there.
So I guess it's just Sniper that the view models are broken on? Because sometimes they break on Spy.
Oh, he right now.
How strange. Oh, I'll join in on this actually. Hey Tomu, it's
I'm
your
not-
favourite.
yeah.
Are you watching?
I'm not. What?
It's your
what's
favourite.
60p? The pan.
No.
Oh, the gun.
The scat
gun.
again.
I like it.
What is it meant to be? What weapon is it? Is it like the shortstop maybe? It must
yeah,
be.
That's what you said it was. For.
Yeah, it must be.
You said that it could be the shortstop.
Yeah,
I
it
don't know
must
what
be.
it could possibly be because I don't see the animations, but
Well, because he always slams the back of the shortstop back into it, doesn't he? What great sound effect.
Dodo.
Is it still doggo only mode in the thing?
Well, I can disable it.
Nah,
Yeah,
Just leave it for the rest of the stream.
it's alright.
no fun. No moods. Only words. Only like letters.
Wonder if anyone saw me. There's like way too many people on the other team playing like soldier and medic and demo man and stuff. Drop to medic at least. Like, I also hear a sentry gun and I don't know where it's coming from. Oh, there's a sentry over there. I feel like I should be very dead right now. I'm just like standing in the open shooting a sentry gun. Anyone else want to assist in shooting the sentry gun?
No, thank you.
I ran out of ammo on my revolver. That's not too common, is it?
Bonk.
I found cake.
Trick stabbed. Oh. Emo only mode is a good way to indoctrinate the people that came here from the raid. You could post a dog emote in chat. Perhaps a hee-hee, if allowed. If one has permission from the Queen of England. Perhaps a wool hee hee in chat. Hey, brother. Oh, this is a pub. There's random crits. I was like, I didn't get a headshot, did I? Don't kill me, please. There's a heavy with like a golden Tomislav, like walking around corners and pressing the right click a bunch, and it's scary.
He's revving it up. He's zooming.
This dispenser is mine, brother. No, it's not. Okay. Maybe I should have walked away.
I've always wondered how people become like heavy players, like heavy mains.
Yeah, because it just seems like you
Like
have a game with
William
so much motion and like interesting weaponry.
Yeah.
Why would you play the like automatic minigun slow character?
That's
Like, no
what I
one wants to
wonder.
be tanks, do they? I feel like it's the thing you play when like your friends are better at the MMO than you and tell you that you're going to be a tank. Or you like the hats that he has
Do
or
not
something.
talk about tank like that in MMO.
Are you a tank player? Why are you here?
Tanks and MMOs are a lot different. They're actually like really good.
I'm a healer.
Fun.
How are tanks? What do tanks
I'm
do?
the girl gamer of MMOs.
Are you?
Yeah.
No, you're a tank player, aren't you?
No, I'm a healer.
But you were a tank player.
No, I wasn't.
I swear you said you were.
He's a tank in Overwatch.
played
He
Overwatch
plays like
tank.
Reinhardt.
Yeah, I know that.
I like healing. I like playing support roles in games.
Fair enough. Will you be my ego?
Yeah, sure. If you pay my subscription.
No, I'm alright. I'm not that rich.
Uh,
But that's good value, actually.
Keep thinking this guy's name is Flygon.
For the hours, I can get out of that. That's actually pretty good value for the going rate.
I mean,
I think.
play-
There's a
I
going
have a
rate
game
for
of-
cake.
For e-girls.
Hello? Oh god, I'm very frightened of this brass beast, Effie. That's terrifying. You play heavy when the other classes don't have enough clip size to kill the enemies your teammates won't shoot at. What?
Is this an issue?
Is that an issue? I got bapped. That was like actually quite scary because I had no idea what he was going to do or how to like do anything about him.
But you don't need like a high clip size to kill enemies. You just need to kill enemies, right? Soldier and Scout are like the best at that.
Yeah, they have
Even
very good,
snipers do.
very good like ammo efficiency. Do not turn around. I beg of you, sir. Ah!
Squeal.
I probably shouldn't have just randomly shot my gun when I had 3 health, huh? It's an issue in pubs, at least. Then why don't you play like Soldier, then? You can, like, literally rocket the ammo packs people drop towards yourself. Or, like, jump away to an ammo pack. If you're playing heavy, you have to walk to
Yeah,
an ammo
but-
pack.
Well, you get to pick your fights, I think, which is like the important part.
Watch me. Watch
Which is why Spire's good, because you can pick to fight literally no one.
Ah,
You know?
watch me.
Oh, no. Yeehaw, it's me, the engineer.
You never ask how you...
Oh. That's going in my frag video. People very conveniently lined up for me. God, the revolver crits for like way too much. That scout should change his name to Flygon. I think it would be much cooler. What are your thoughts on various dragon types in Pokemon?
Well, I love Flygon.
I really like Flygon.
It's one of my favorites.
He's such a sweet boy. The only other class that sort of works when you need to push on a Dust Bowl pub is Demo Man. I mean, you can push with like a fish on Dust Bowl.
Alternatively, you can not play Dust Bowl.
Also, Dust Bowl is like demo. It's like CP Demo Man. Why would you not play Demo Man?
And,
That's like his whole. It's like his whole thing.
Dust Bowl and Gold Rush make me quit the game. Like,
It's because
if I get onto those maps,
Gold
I
Rush
quit.
is Dust Bowl. Like, it's literally payload Dust Bowl. Oh, new.
I don't think I'd ever choose to play those ones.
That's was just an example, but it applies to every attack, defend, and a pub. And you could just play medic as well. He doesn't have
Also,
a slip size.
attack and defend. Just don't play them.
Alright.
Play one map.
Well, chat, it's been
Badwater.
close enough to 3 hours that I'm willing to say it's been 3 hours, so I'm going to call it there for today. I'm going to pass
You're
the
gonna
host
uncall
on
it?
to someone. Well, I have to call it
uncalling
again
it?
then. If he's uncalled it, I'm afraid I'm going to have
I'm
to.
calling it again.
Well, anyway, I'm going to pass the host off to someone. Like Krotuk. He's painting Warhammer. I'm going to host Krotuk. Cool. We'll be streaming tomorrow. We'll be playing C++ programming. And then I don't know what during the evening. But yeah. See you tomorrow for some more programming.
Terraria.
Maybe, but
Hardcore master mode.
I don't know. Go say hey
Let's
to
go.
Krotuk. He's a wonderful man. And deserves friendship. But yes, see you for now. Oh. Pro gaming. Hell yeah, brother. Very cool. Good night, lads. See you tomorrow. Go say hi to Krotuk from me.
No.
We don't have to.
No. Fuck it, just